Alright, y'all. Disclaimer. First use act. Education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clip belong to their respective owner, and we do not claim ownership. Pay y'all, Trey Gang Live, and these people finna be mad at me for this. Cause guess what I'm about to show y'all? A cover up corruption. Yeah. And it's YouTube was coming out, got Trey Gang name in their mouth, and that's what I really want. Cause this finna expose it all. Yep. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna wait till the gang get in here on this one. Because yeah, they in the comments. Yeah, they in the comments. They praising cause ain't nobody watching Trey Gang. The tea done dried up. Ooh yeah, they'll shut them up. Let's troll them now, and if we try to make them look bad and put some content out on them, alrighty then. All right, man. I'm gonna need everybody to share this, cause this what they gonna be mad at me about. We're gonna wait till the gang get up in this chat, right? You know what I'm talking about? Cause this finna be a serious topic. Y'all know what I told y'all. We could trace other cover ups. They ain't finna see this coming. Nope. Boy, they is not finna see this coming. Yeah, buddy. They ain't finna see this coming. So yeah, man, y'all sit back, relax, order you a couple of shots or something, and enjoy the show. First of all, I just want to start it off with this. All right, Miss Teresa Lawyer, Larry Rogers. So I'm gonna try to be smooth and quick with this one. Larry Rogers and Leon Rogers. I'm gonna break it down. Larry Rogers was in the beginning representing Teresa Martin until he got off the case and she got with Jeffrey Feiger. Go back to Larry Rogers. You do a background check, American lawyer, politician, commissioner of Cook County Board Review, 3rd District. You can look at this in Wikipedia. You can look when he was born. You can check his whole resume. He's the son of Larry Rogers Sr. Now, his daddy was big time, if you didn't know who Larry Rogers' daddy is. So if you find out who Larry Rogers' daddy is and you find out yeah, these some real powerful black lawyers. So in your mind, you would be like, yeah, man, I like to see a black man and go to school, went to college, got his degree, and look, business 7 year college, you know what I'm saying, and he following the dollar, his daddy footsteps, you know what I'm saying, they go for the females, you know what I'm saying, too, when they got law degrees or a doctor degree, you know what I'm saying? They might got their bachelors, you know what I'm saying, or mortuary science and stuff like that, right? And black people were automatically like, yeah, you know, we need more blacks in those positions. And come to find out, if you do a little more research, you'll be like, hey, these the people is the main problem. Let's go to another cover up. Cause this is about Kenneka Jenkins, right? When I told y'all Trey Gang could link other murder cases, cover ups, that all was a conspiracy, you gotta thumb me up. Trey Gang, you did say you could link other cover up. But I said you could link it back through the same people though. So let me show you proof of Larry Rogers representing Miss Teresa Martin. Right here. Keep this in mind. Miss Teresa got the same outfit on. Boy, this finna make a lot of YouTubers respond to Trey Gang. I'm waiting on them folks to go on and just put me on out there. Now, you got Miss Teresa with the same outfit on at a press conference that she finna show up at the protest hours later. Go back to the radio station. Miss Teresa was telling the whole world this the first time we ever had. When she said she was in the meeting with the police, yeah, they were looking at me like that I committed the crime, like we was the suspects. Cause you is the suspects. Once the people gone and realize that you is the suspect and you actually is the right? So when she told everybody on the radio station, yeah, at our little meeting, and the police gonna say this the first time that we ever had to deal with an attorney, lawyers, cause the police told her accidents happen all the time in this matter. Hmm. At her own count, right? Watch this.
Um, and again, to today's date, we haven't received it. The snippets show a young lady who's disoriented, a young lady who clearly is in need of some attention. She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
So if you look at the lawyers, look at it how Trey Gang looking at it. If you the killer, and there was multiple killers in it, you got a lawyer that's finna represent you. So the reason why you sitting in this seat and they talking about what happened to Kenneka, and man, I just formed a tear in my eye. All cap to the side gang, this shit mean a whole lot to me. This whole case mean a whole lot to me. These people represent the real murderer. And they gave a timeline, a conspiracy, talking about they want to know what happened. Why Miss Teresa not dressed up for the occasion? Meaning she didn't even have enough time to fix herself up for this interview. And they represent one of the murderers the whole time. Everybody want to know who killed Kenneka Jenkins. Just imagine you sitting in that seat and you already know who killed her and who done it. And you sitting in the office with lawyers know what happened to Kenneka. Because if you look at their background, Don me up when Trey Gang said, let's link this shit back to another cover up. This how lawyers make money. When Trey Gang say, hey, show me one proof, Trey Gang, that you can link one of these people to another cover up. Let's start from right here. Larry Rogers. Did you know Larry Rogers was representing Sandra Bland? Sandra Bland. Oh yeah. Sandra Bland, who go another cover up. Let's go to Sandra Bland. Once you go to Larry Rogers, representing Diamonds. Hold on. The young daughter who live streamed it, the police involved shooting death. And look at me now, involved in a shooting death live screen. The police involving shooting death. Keep that in mind. This gonna be a traffic stop, St. Paul, Minnesota. Boy, they finna get mad at me. They finna really get mad at me, gang. They really finna get mad at me now. Look, watch this. Let's get those lights up right now and share this tea. Keep this in mind. Go look these cases up. Just look it up. You'll be like, what the fuck? The lawyer is the biggest problem. Think about the lawyers into this fraternities, is in these sororities, and in these Freemasonic and the Illuminati, and you know what they did? They'll set up the move. Put it like this here, y'all know King Rob, right? Where he from? St. Paul, Minnesota. Guess who else from St. Paul, Minnesota? God damn it, Kilo Brown. Kilo Brown, right? Check this out. He represented Betty Jones, who died in December 2015, days after Christmas, after her and her neighbor was shot on the west side of Chicago by the police officers. Keep this in mind. Look at like Trey Gang on the police force. And I wanna join this police force. But it's really like joining some type of secrecy, right? And just say I'm a police officer, I'm like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? I go to jail for what I believe in. Boom, I'm finna shoot, pie y'all, and I'm gonna do time for what I believe in. Cause guess what? You ain't gonna get that much time, right? Check this out. Let's go to this case. This is all his background: medical neglect, trucking, civil rights, neglect cases, recovering over 130 million for his client, including a reward of 48 million in police misconduct, 32, 12 mil, 4.55, 59.7 million injury cases. Look at all, you add all of this up. You add all of these numbers up that this man done made in these cases. I see these folks really about money. Okay, check this out. If you read all of this, then you will understand this. Sandra Bland, whole traffic stop. Sandra Bland from Chicago, right?
You're gonna need to see if you can get with your dad. He can give you that.
And this a ritual. Put it like this here. Just say if you did your background research on Sandra Bland, you would realize, hey, Chicago is linked to Texas. If you know something, just say like, look at this screenshot. The Masonic people always say, hey, if you talk and tell any kind of secrets, we will get you. And we will find you and we will follow you. This will call gang stalking right here. Look, look at it like this here. If you study Sandra Bland, if you hear one comment about some type of truth, like, yeah, you know, the police so corrupt stuff, and you know, and to talk about some of this kind of even 1% of Illuminati or Freemasonry, them folks finna get you, bro. And guess who represented this case? Larry Rogers. Uh-oh. It's on his resume. Sandra Bland. Keep this in mind. He represents the victims in Sandra Bland. Right? It's on his resume with the Sandra Bland case. In other whole profile cases, right? Go to the bio. Look at this. Right? This one is finna get real serious. You add all these numbers up. You go look at all what he knew, because I didn't know none of this when it came to the Kenneka Jenkins case. So when you start looking into his case, you'll be like, well, goddamn.
Send you an email or
It's
something, you know
original.
what I mean? To get that copy of the insurance, okay?
Watch
You okay?
this.
This here is a warning. There is no fine, there's no penalty, but you just need to follow the posted speed limit, okay?
This
What year are you here in school?
Sophomore.
Sophomore? You here for summer school?
You here for summer school? No, she a student.
Or
Or
taking a lot of
sometimes
classes?
Just two.
Just two? Okay. Here's a copy of the warning. There's no
Warning.
fine, no penalty, okay? And there's your driver's license, alright?
there's a driving
Be
license.
careful, alright?
All right. Check them out. Check this out. Look, just check them out. Just check this out. Now, just look at it gang stalking at this point. Just look at his gang stalking at this point. She know about the elites, the Illuminati, Freemasonry, how the word actually works. That's why she will be snapping in the way she was snapping. Let me see. Watch this. There she goes. Now this the gang stalking. Here we go. Boom.
Hello, ma'am.
Every time when the police do this and hit and put their finger on that tail light, touch it, they leave a fingerprint.
Hello, ma'am. With the takes I have told, the reason for your stop is you failed to signal your lane change. You got your driver's license insurance with you? What's wrong?
See that? Well, these folks gonna be mad at me on this.
How long you been in Texas?
Got here yesterday.
Okay.
Just got here today. And I'm showing y'all how the Illuminati works. Cause I figured out that I was like, damn, you could actually see a ritual gang stalking. To keep this in mind, right here, hold on, right here, notice how the audio finna mute when he pulled this car over. Watch this. Watch how everything finna go mute. See how everything went mute? He just got a call in. He know where to go pull her over. So just look at it like this, sure. If you a Mason, just if you a Mason and you got somebody in the city and they are part of the police force, they run the police force. They created the police force. The feds, all the CIA, they record all this technology. So boom. You see how everything went move? Cause they don't want you to hear what they talking about. And watch how he finna spot her. Boom. Boom. You see that? Look, watch this. Look, watch this. Let's watch this again. The light turned green. So she pulled on that side. Automatic pull her over. And it's on mute. Oh, look. Watch this. Again. Pull this car over.
Here's a copy of the warning. There's no fine, no penalty, okay? And there's your driver's license, all right? Okay, be careful, all right?
Man, this is cold shit. Microphone muted. So just think about he just got the call. This have much power Freemasonic got. Boom, they pull a U-turn over. Right on the money. She just turned the corner. Just turned that corner. Boom. Microphone muted. That's against the policy, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? You gotta keep shit recording. Oh, they don't want nothing. Boom, watch this. I don't see that she did anything wrong. So she like, look, let me get over. So they won't be fucking with me. Boom. She didn't hit her signal light on. That's where she fucked up at. No signal light. Now you get audio now.
Almost 3, and I haven't seen any trailer or any vehicles that we parked on the east side of the road.
Hello, ma'am. With the takes highway patrol, the reason for your stop is you failed to signal your lane change. Got your driver's license and insurance with you? What's wrong?
Here's the plan, y'all. Larry Rogers had his hand tied into this. Look at this traffic. If you know, she from Chicago.
How long you been in Texas?
Jenkins yesterday.
Okay.
And you finna tie Sandra Bland back to a Memphis activist named Dredd. I need to pull that up.
Do you have a driver's license?
Are you gonna do my driver's license?
No, ma'am. You okay?
I'm gonna see can I pull it up, y'all. They're active.
Okay. Where are you headed to now?
That's why they ask those questions. Where you headed?
Give me a few minutes, all right?
Check them out. Listen to the audio. This gotta be crazy. Man, them YouTubers finna be so mad at me when this shit kick in. Let me get everybody the heads up. This is why the police always, if you look how the way he mob, when the police get behind you, they can see everything you doing in this mirror and that mirror. So when you look at them, they can actually see you looking at them while they looking at you. That's why they always pull over in that direction to keep an eye on you to see like, oh yeah, I just seen your song. Then that mirror gonna show. Hi y'all. I learned that by getting pulled over when the police pulled me over. I'm looking in this mirror, and when I looked in this mirror, he was looking at. We made direct eye contact, like damn, that nigga see my eyes. Check him out now. You see, look. Now you heard. Notice he didn't call nothing in. He didn't call nothing in at the moment. So what he actually doing? Texting somebody?
Came out to 1736. Getting closer rolling hills, there's been nothing.
We haven't called him.
I want to skip it a little bit. Let's take the whole ritual out.
About 37 in there.
It's crazy. You heard the walkie-talkie going off, but you don't hear him talking at all.
Highway 6. To be red and west off of Highway 6 to be the first property past the large ranch on the left, past the railroad track and the A&M sign hanging up out front. The first property to the left past that, be advised it does not have a front fence line. That's going to be the property. Be advised that she has already left location. That's going to be the property where the elderly female lives. 11 clear, it's clear. I'll let you know, I'm turning around, go back, I'll do that.
Oh, did he get out the car?
First or second driveway.
Hold on, so you mean to tell me this man got in the police cruiser and we all watch police officers on body cam pull suspects over innocent people? The first thing you would notice, hey, when he gave her license and you know what I'm saying, everything what he needed, you did not hear him on a call 2417. Can you give me a Sandra Bland, date of birth, social security number, last four, tag plate, and you're gonna hear like, yeah, you know, everything come back clean, you know what I'm saying? Driver license is legit. Stuff like that. That's why they're gonna need proof of insurance. Like, well, your driver license is, but you got insurance on each job? Then contact nobody. So when he was in the car, who he was rapping with, if you never heard him talk, call nothing in. Let's see how he finna approach the car now.
Okay, man. You okay?
I'm waiting
okay?
on you. This is your job. I'm waiting on you. What do you want me to
Oh,
say?
you seem very irritated.
I am.
What?
I really am. 'Cause I feel like this.
Got hostile immediately. You okay? You see that? Yeah, buddy. Now you see that now, though. So that man whole attitude changed. Oh, you okay? Why? Look, watch what he finna trip out about.
This crap is what I'm getting the ticket for. I was getting out of your way. You were speeding up, tailing me. So I move over and you stop me. So yeah, I am a little irritated, but that doesn't stop you from giving me a ticket. So let's continue.
Are you done?
You asked me what was wrong, and I told you.
Okay.
So now I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. You mind putting out your cigarette, please? Don't mind.
I'm in my car. Why do I have to put out my cigarette?
Well, you can step on out now.
I don't have to step out of my car.
Step out of the
Step
car.
out.
Why am I-
This is traffic stop. You just violated her rights. Ain't no drugs in the car. You know what I'm saying? You saying, and then you just wrote a ticket. Look, watch this. Instantly, look.
Step
No,
out
you
of
don't
the car.
No, you don't have the right. You do
Step
not-
out of the car.
You do not have the right to do that.
I do have the right. Now step out or I will remove
I
you.
refuse to talk to you other than to identify myself. And
Step
talk to you.
out or I will remove you.
I am getting removed for a failure.
Step
to signal.
out or I will remove you. I'm giving you a lawful.
No probable cause, no drugs. He is a real officer. You supposed to be like, hey, sign this ticket. What's she gonna sign? Boom, and go back your way. The man wanna pull her out her car because of smoking a cigarette. This ain't no crime.
Order. Get out of the car now, or I'm going to remove you.
And I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm going to yank you out of here.
Okay, you gonna yank me out of my car?
Get out.
Okay. All right.
25.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah. Don't touch me.
Now you on the
out
walkie
the car.
talkie.
Don't touch me. I'm not.
Now you just heard him get on the walkie talkie. Next thing you know, now you need backup. Don't that make sense? You in the car, you didn't type radio call her information. You see what I'm saying? You didn't radio call her information. You knew who to stop, and boom, you didn't run this lady none of her information. You know who she was, and boom, yeah, we got you. You heard Texas, and you getting put over by the police because they Freemasons. This how you send a kite in jail. If I was in jail, right, and if you want to break a nigga ass off that you can't get a hold to, send a kite. They're gonna go to the next dorm. Think about where we learned this shit from. These people. Hey, if you in our county, we done sunk the kite on you. Hey, she finna be coming in a little white car. You know what I'm saying? What is car like white? Grayish light, you know what I'm talking about. And then they already know what car gonna stop because you in the system, like, because you got the tag registered, you finna show the ID, all this shit, right? Watch this.
I not under arrest. You don't have the right to take me.
You are under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
For
25
what?
7th County FM 1098.
For what?
What?
290. Send me another unit. Get out of the car.
I got to rewind that.
I'm in my telling me. So
Stop from when he go back to the car. What you gonna be arrested for? Check him out.
Okay, ma'am. You okay?
I'm waiting on you. This is your job. I'm waiting on you. What do you want me to
Oh,
do?
you seem very irritated.
I am. I really am. Because I feel like this crap is what I'm getting the ticket for. I was getting out of your way. You were speeding up, tailing me. So I move over and you stopped me. So yeah, I am a little irritated, but that doesn't stop you from giving me a ticket. So let's continue.
Are you done?
You asked me what was wrong, and I told you.
Okay.
So now I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. You mind putting out your cigarette, please? Don't mind.
I'm in my car, but I have to put out my cigarette.
Well, you can step on out now.
I don't have to step out of my car.
Step out of the car.
Why am I-
Step
No,
out
you
of
don't
the car.
No, you don't have the right. You do
Step
not-
out of the car.
You do not have the right to do that.
I do have the right. Now step out or I will remove
I
you.
refuse to talk to you other than to identify myself. and
Step
talk-
out or I will remove
I am
you.
getting removed for a failure.
Step
to signal.
out or I will remove you. I'm giving you a lawful order. Get out of the car now or I'm going to
Calling my
remove
lawyer.
you.
And I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm going to yank you out of here.
Okay, you're going to yank me out of my car?
Get out.
Okay. All right.
25.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah. Don't touch me.
Get out of the car.
Don't touch me. I'm not under arrest. You don't have the right to take
You
me out
are
of my
under
car.
arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
25.
For what?
7th County.
I want to know what he would have said if she would have just got out the car and be like, "What I'm arrested for," and then resist, right? And just did resist. What he would say, what she was locked up for? You see what I'm saying? That would fuck the whole game up. Like, damn, you dragged out the car. What? Okay, she ain't violating no law. And she smoked a cigarette, and you like, y'all, you done. So your power tripping, right? I'm just showing you this how Freemasonry works. These people is law enforcement. They is lawyers. They is judges. Look at it like this here. I was raised up as a Christian. Everybody wasn't raised up as a Christian, bro. Everybody wasn't raised as a Christian. You see what I'm saying? If you study the Freemason, this what he's finna expose. To get to a Freemason level of what they on, you got to be at least a doctor, a lawyer, a businessman, some type businessman wise, or a deep spiritual belief. Use these people and be like, hey, our God is named this God, and introduce it. Man, I don't think y'all. There you go. It starts in college. That's how it spreads. Look how many people that actually go to college, and look at the ones that join the fraternity. They got the better jobs than you that you just went to college, studied your degree, got your degree. You walking down there, graduation. Yeah, I made it. You know what I'm saying? But these folk made it too. Man, these folk made it too. But they knew what they was doing when they went to college. Watch this, y'all. Hold up. Larry Rogers, what this would look like if you got a lawyer. When I say the lawyer is the biggest problem, what if You got free Masonic doing rituals, and they Masonic brothers, the lawyers. They Masonic brothers and sisters is judges. Boom, you could easily like, bam. He represented this case. Another cover up with the police. So this look like, damn, the lawyers, the police is the problem. And you could say Sandra Bland was a once upon a time with these people. But if you talk too fucking much, this will happen to you.
FM 1098, just
For
north
what?
of 290, send me another unit. Get out of the car.
Another unit, FM 1098.
Get out of the car now.
Why am I being apprehended? You trying to give me a ticket
I
for
said
your
get
failure?
out of the car.
Why am I being apprehended? You
I'm
just
giving
opened
you a
my car
lawful order.
door. You just
I'm
opened
gonna
my car
drag you
door.
out of here.
So you threatening to drag me out of my own car.
Get out of the car.
And then you
I will
stun
light
me?
you up. Get out.
Wow.
Now.
Wow.
Get out of the
Really? For
car.
a failure to signal. You doing all of this for a
Get
failure
over
to
there.
signal. Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do
Go
it.
ahead.
For a failure to signal. Yep, for a failure to signal.
Get off the phone.
On my school.
Get off the
I'm not
phone.
on the phone. I have a right
Put
to
your
record.
phone
This is
down.
my property. This
Put
is
your
my
phone
property.
down.
Sir?
Put your phone down. Right now. Put your phone down.
It's like George Floyd.
For a fucking failure to signal, my goodness.
Come over here.
Y'all are interesting.
Come
Very
over here now.
interesting. You feeling good about
Stand right here.
You feeling good about yourself?
Stand right
For
there.
a failure to signal, you feel real good
Turn
about
around.
yourself, don't you?
Turn around.
You feel good about yourself,
Turn
don't you?
around now.
What are you?
Put your hands
Why
behind
am
your
I
back and
being
turn around.
arrested?
Turn around.
Why can't you tell me
I'm
why?
giving you a lawful order. I will
Why
tell
am I
you.
being arrested?
Turn
Why
around.
won't you tell me that part?
I'm giving you a lawful order. Turn around.
Why will you not tell me
You are
what's
not
going
compliant.
on? I'm not complying because you just pulled me out of my car.
Turn around.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is
Check
some
him out.
bullshit.
Put your hands behind your back.
Because you know this is straight bullshit and you full of shit. Full of straight.
So look, if you notice, he just really escalating like you resisting. You resisting. She ain't resisting. You're not complying. You're not complying. She don't need to comply. Cause she ain't did nothing wrong. Now she finally realizing like, yeah, I see what's going on, bitch. Look.
Shit. That's all y'all is some scary fucking cops. South Carolina got y'all bitch asses scared. That's all it is. Fucking scared of a female.
If you would have just listened.
I was trying to sign the fucking ticket. Whatever.
Stop moving.
Are you fucking serious?
Stop moving.
Oh, I
See
can't
that?
wait till we go to court. Ooh, I can't wait. I cannot
Rubbing her
wait
up.
till we go to court. I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait. You want me to sit down now?
No.
Or you gonna throw me to the floor? That'll make you feel better about yourself?
Knock it off.
No, that'll make you feel better about yourself? That'll make you feel real good, won't it? Pussy ass. Fucking pussy. For a failure to signal, you doing all of this. In little ass Prairie View, Texas. My God, they must want
You were getting a warning. Until now, you're going to
No,
jail.
I'm getting for what?
You can come
For
read.
what?
Come read right.
I'm getting a warning for what?
Stay right here.
For what? Well, you
Stay
just
right
pointed
here.
me over there.
I said stay right
Get
here.
your fucking mind right. Let me. Oh, I swear on my life, y'all some pussies.
She
A
ain't
pussy
resisting
ass
or
cop
not.
for a fucking signal. You gonna
I got
take
her
me to
controlled.
jail?
She's in handcuffs.
What a pussy. What a pussy.
What? Now he don't. I got to control. She in handcuffs. He said he got to control. And she in handcuffs. Guess what happened when he get out of view?
816.
What? You about to break my fucking wrist.
Stop
See
moving.
I'm standing still. You
Stand
keep
right
moving
here.
me. God damn it.
Stand right there.
Don't touch me. Like
See
a pussy
that?
for a traffic ticket. You doing all this bullshit. Fucking pussy. I'm here for a traffic ticket.
Come read right over here. This right here says a warning. You started creating the problems.
You asked me what was wrong.
Do you have
I'm trying to
anything
tell
on
you.
your person that's
do
illegal?
it feel like I got anything on me? This a
I'm gonna
fucking
remove
maxi
I'm gonna
dress.
remove your glasses.
This a maxi dress.
Come on over
What I
here.
have on me. Fucking asshole. For a fuck, you're about to break my wrist. Can you stop? You are about to fucking break my wrist.
So you could tell that he grabbed her wrist. She complied. He grabbed her wrist, but in the way she reacted, like, wait a minute, you grabbed my wrist. Wait a minute, stop. Off the camera. Cold game.
Stop moving. Stop now.
Now it
Stop
made her
it!
look like
Stop
she
resisting, ma'am.
If you would stop, and I would tell you.
Oh, fucking traffic
Now
signal.
stop!
You are such a pussy. You are such a pussy.
No,
For
you
a fucking
are.
traffic
You
You're
should not be
yanking
fighting.
around.
For a traffic signal.
You are
For a
yanking
fucking
around.
traffic signal.
When you pull away from me,
Right. 'Cause
you're
this make you
resisting
feel
arrest.
Real good. This make you feel real good, don't it? A female
Keep
for
it
a
right here.
traffic
I got it.
signal.
I got it.
For a traffic signal. I know that make you feel good, officer.
Go ahead.
Encina.
Take care of yourself.
I know it make you feel real good. You're a real man now.
I
You
got
just
it.
slammed me, knocked my head in the ground. I got epilepsy, you motherfucker.
Good.
I hope I...
Good.
You should have thought
Is it
about that
good?
before
Okay.
you start
All
resisting.
right.
Did she say she had epilepsy?
Make you feel real good. You're a real man now. You
got
just
it.
slammed me, knocked my head in the ground. I got epilepsy, you motherfucker.
And that's the same they try to say Kenneka, you know what I'm saying? Why would Kenneka have to permit? Did Kenneka have epilepsy? No, Kenneka didn't have no epilepsy. Watch this shit. This the crazy part about these lawyers. You mean to tell me these the same lawyers representing the cover up that all they represent cover up cases like this?
Good.
I hope I...
Good.
You should have thought
Is it
about that
good?
before
Okay.
you start resisting.
All right, yeah, this is real good. Real good for a female, yeah. Y'all strong, ooh.
Go ahead.
Y'all real strong.
I want you to
Y'all
wait
real
right here.
strong.
Wait right
I
here.
can't go nowhere with your fucking knee on my back, duh.
I'm gonna open your door. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Oh my soul, y'all so full of shit. Fucking traffic.
For a warning.
Texas.
For a warning, you're going to jail
Whatever.
for resisting
Whatever.
arrest. Stand up.
Whatever. If I could, I
Okay,
can't
roll
even,
over.
I can't even fucking feel my
Tuck your
arm.
knee
up under you.
in. Tuck your knee in.
Goddamn. I can't. I,
Listen, you're going to sit up on your butt.
just slam my head into the ground.
Sit
Do
up
not
on your
even
butt.
care about
Listen
that.
to how he's telling you to get
I
up.
can't even hear.
Yes, you
He
can.
Sit up
slammed
on
my
your butt.
fucking head into the ground.
Sit up on your
What
butt.
the hell?
Now stand up.
All of this for a traffic signal. I swear to God. All of this for a traffic signal. Thank you for recording. Thank you for a traffic signal. Slam me into the ground and everything.
No.
Everything. I hope y'all feel
This
good.
officer saw everything.
And I'm so glad to put that. You just got on the scene. So whatever. No, you wasn't. You were pulling up. No, you didn't.
No, ma'am.
You didn't see everything
You know
leading
what?
up to it.
I'm not
so
talking to you.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
2547 county.
Good.
Send me a first available for arrest.
That's for any first available record. We have the 298 north U.S. Drive first available record. That's the 298 north U.S.
Yeah, I'm good. She started yanking away, then kicked me, so I took her straight
Yeah,
to the
and
ground.
there you got it right there. So, yeah. Let me see what I'll search it for you if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one thing for sure, it's on video.
Yeah.
You heard?
No. Did you see her when we were right here?
Yeah, I saw because as I pointed, stand there and also.
You see?
Oh, this is when she pulled with the cuffs.
I know it still. So your ring got you there?
I had the chain. Well, not the chain, but like, you got the two loops. She didn't kick me too hard. But she still kicked me though.
You got a mark me. Not through the skin, but you got a nice scratch. I'm a paramedic, that's why.
I know you are. That's why I'm letting you look.
I'm not Did she do that?
Yeah, that's all from the cuff.
That's from her cuffs, that's not from her skin or fingernails?
All from the cuff.
Right.
So I let go of the cuff, wrapped her around her head, got her down. Can you clean it up? There. I called for it already. You wouldn't mind. It's a traffic stop. Had a little bit of an incident.
816, show one in custody. I have a Texas DL, please, if you can run that. 26459733. 26459733. This is. You run a complete and let's print and hold that for 2547, please.
Very down. I think so. I think so. Yes, sir. Could you dispatch EMS to this location, please? I think so. That's clear. That wasn't a new bear. 812.
Now I want everybody to thumb me up when you see all this is wrong. Don't you know how many people that know they rights and got sued for this and won they lawsuits by the millions? Now watch this. You didn't hear nobody calling for the tow truck. You didn't hear nobody calling in. They searching the car. Look how quick the tow truck already pulled up. So you mean to tell me that nobody can't realize and see what I see? If you got some type of ties to Freemasonry, Eastern Stars, you will make yourself target if you go back to look at Sandra Bland before she got pulled over. This lady was vocal about civil rights and cover ups and all of this stuff. Just imagine this lady was saying some stuff that we supposed to been listening to. Like, damn, that's the reason why you got law enforcement treating her like that. So now you know it's finna be a murder. Cause they finna have a last jail moment. Watch this. Then they finna Photoshop the mug shot. And I was reading the comments, right? And somebody was in the comments, and that one comment got everybody looking at the mug shot different. The person who said it said, hey, if you look at that mug shot, the lady laying straight on her back. But to the public, it looked like this a mug shot, she's standing up. She ain't standing up. Nope, she not standing up. If you look at her, all of it is pushing to the back. Look at the dreadlocks. Ain't they falling to the back? Once you look at it, they saying on the right side of this picture, you looking at her eye, that's the death photo. But when you got technology, you can just straighten the eyes up. Yeah. Why do you think the car being towed? Check this out. Look.
How you doing, Jeff? Traffic.
This just 20 minutes into the traffic stop. Why do you think the car finna be towed? Since the lady mentioned, you know I got epilepsy, motherfucker. That lady said, you know I got epilepsy, because that's why they searching the car. So if they find any kind of prescription drug in that car, just say you ran with your medication. Just say you could be shot and you prescribe Percocets and painkillers. And you could ride, right? Boom, boom, boom. And the police pull you over and say, hey, you got any drugs in the car? When these folks pull you over, you don't think they got your medical history? All this. If they would have found any type of pill bottle in that car, the first thing they're going to say, she was under the influence. But they couldn't find it. Then you got a black officer here, a female at that, automatic pop up on the scene.
Right, that's all from the public.
Female officer right there. Searching that motherfucker. No proper call, no nothing. This is what Freeman Sunday looked like to me.
Oh, this is when she pulled with the cuffs.
I know it still.
This was
So
pretty
your
much
ring got
something
you there?
just like to me, bro.
I had the chain. Well, not the chain, but like
Don't come no back
you got the two loops. She didn't kick me too hard. She still kicked me though.
You got a mark in. Not through the skin, but you got a nice scratch. I'm a paramedic, that's why.
I know you are. That's why I'm letting you look.
I'm not
They ain't finding nothing.
Did she do that?
They want to find something so bad.
That's from her cuff, that's not from her skin or fingernails.
All from tough.
This what it
I
look
got
like.
it up, wrapped her around.
This what this Travis shirt. This how information. Put it like this here. Trey Game is not no drug dealer. Never got caught with drugs. Never been convicted of drugs. Right? And just say I joined Freemasonry and couldn't handle the truth. Once I couldn't handle the truth, hey man, I want to change my life around. And these people here got access to your medical records. When the police pull you over, bam, if you got a criminal record, nobody ain't never gonna look at it like, well, I'm finna show you. Just imagine the police pull your tag plate and your tag plate finna pull up your criminal record. Thumb me up right now. If you got a warrant, a suspended license, that license plate finna tell it, right? Ain't this license plate finna tell it who the owner of this car? And if this owner of this car driving, I run that license plate number, and they finna pull up your criminal history, right? Why don't pull up your medical history? Because you're still in the system, right? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You mean tell me it don't pull up your medical history? Damn, hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this why this person got a little mental issue. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we need to approach this person like this. You know what I'm saying? This just say like if this person got a history, a medical history, be like, hey, I'm flat for ghost get right. You know what I'm saying? What they call it when you feel like too many people surrounding you and you feel, you know what I'm saying, threatened like, wait, you know what I'm saying, in a closed space. Right? Why they don't that ain't everybody business to everybody to know. This could pull your criminal history, your medical history, and your credit report. Now you want to know how the police would treat you. Just say like you could been in jail one time, got caught with a blunt in the ashtray, pled guilty to that John like, yeah, man, I got caught with a little blunt in the car. Yeah, I got caught with a little ounce. Boom, got caught out. You in the system. That's forever gonna hunt you. Cause when they pull you over, they're gonna be like, you got any drugs in that car? And you could be like, nah, I ain't got no drugs in this John. The gang could be over with you. But then again, the police be like, step out the car, you know what I'm saying? We just want to send the K9 unit in there and boom, make sure everything clear. Cause they know your medical history. Check this out. If they know your medical history, they can even determine, be like, well, if you on perks, and you say you just got shot, yeah, I just got shot. Did you take a perk today? No, I ain't take no perk today, cause you know what I'm saying, cause you can't say you took a perk today. You know what I'm talking about? There'll be a DUI. You know what I'm talking about? Under the influence. That's crazy to me. This what I look at, gang. I'm from the hood. I remember this like yesterday. I used to already remember watching the police used to harass the drug dealers. I used to watch the police come in the neighborhood. Just say you got all the drug dealers out, you know what I'm saying? The junkies, the thunder booties, you know what I'm saying? The killers, the robbers, the kids, the grandmas. When I say the grandma, I'm talking about Big Mama be on the porch. You know what I'm saying? The whole hood cool. Everybody playing in the street, you know, playing hopscotch. You got these people playing hot ball, you know what I'm saying? All of them, when the police pulled up, they knew exactly who to harass. And I used to watch these same police, but the minute that I got locked up, man, them folk knew my whole history. It was like, hey, where you was born. I told them where I was born at. They already knew that. All the questions, they already knew that. What fucked me up when them folk were like, you ain't got no medical history? I'm like, nah, I ain't got no medical history. Have you ever had family members have heart attacks? And I'm like, heart attacks? That ring a bell. Keep this in mind. If you got people that was already in the system before you was born, your people, because your people, before you were born, they were in and out of jail, Jack. I'm cutting in and out. Hold on, what y'all say? Hold on. I'm cutting in and out. And then look, check this out, right? I would never known this if I didn't grew up with some people from the neighborhood, committed crimes with, dealt drugs with, and became a police officer. And when that person came a police officer, I'm like, man, I don't feel comfortable committing crimes with you no more. Like, I can't. And the person like, no, nigga, cool, nigga. I'm like, well, nah. Cause one day in the future, we could pull a lick off. And if that lick don't go right, I know your plan B. And I know who got power to get you out of situation and to put me. Man, look, I'm trying to tell y'all something. I learned this as a child, bro. I used to see the police come in the hood. They was all assigned to the hood. Matter of fact, the police used to come in the hood and talk to the kids, jump out the car, cause you know when you a kid and she like, ooh, they got the police, whoop whoop. I wanna hear the siren. That's why they had all those school fairs in elementary. Like, yeah, come to the fire truck. This how we put out fires. And like, yeah, you know, you want to be a fireman now. You know what I'm talking about? And then next thing you know, come to the police. The police was like, yeah, this how we hit our lights. And we like, ooh, I just want to hear the siren. And woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm talking about? Grooming you like a motherfucker to be like, yep, this kid gonna be a future informant. A future informant. Check this out, y'all. I appreciate the lights too. I appreciate those lights too, y'all. I just want to show y'all this. Miss Teresa got the same outfit on when she showed up at the protest. That's all I just want to show the world. And maybe it would click and be like, wait a minute. You ain't lying, Trey Gang. That same shirt she got on, the same outfit. When this was, they said it was September 16th. This ain't September 16th. Go back to the protest, September 14th. This would be September 14th. So when you think about September the 14th, guess who got an interview? Also, September the 14th. Watch this. The YouTubers finna be mad. TikTok, all them influencers, they finna be mad at me. Cause guess what? Y'all ain't finna see this coming. Guess who else got interviews on September the 14th? You ain't finna see this coming. And then look, I don't think nobody in the chat would get it right, even though they've been following me for how many years? Cause y'all know Kenneka died at 16. But y'all know how old she would be right now? 20 what? Man, Kenneka would be 27 this year, bro. 19 to 27? Let that make sense. Watch this. What Trey Gang just told y'all, like, yeah, look, who else would have an interview? If this was on September 14th, right? Watch this. Can everybody thumb me up right now? This is September 14th. This proven. This is a receipt. Yep, September 14th. And we know this had to be sometime in the morning, in the afternoon. At least in the morning or the afternoon on September 14th, right? So if this September 14th in the morning or the afternoon, right?
Been through as many of your family members.
And this going on in the evening. This would be like round about 4 or 5 o'clock. Let me stretch it out to 3. Let's say this is 3 going on 4, or maybe 4 going on to 5. It's going to be before this press conference. They all got the same clothes on, right? Check this out. He even got the same clothes. On September the 14th, this what the TikTokers and Instagrammers, YouTubers, all these platforms finna get mad at Trey Gang for this. Cause guess who else got an interview on September the 14th? Watch this. Nobody didn't get it right. Zach TV Entertainment. Look, now you finna know the dates on his interview, but check this out. Hold on. This the interview.
Leaving the hotel that night.
Watch this.
Just like, nah, first you know, yeah. Like
so y'all ain't
that.
y'all like, man, get the fuck out of here. Go get it.
Like yeah, like get the fuck out of here. Not like get the fuck out of here, like get the fuck on with it. No, like man, she probably with that nigga, you know, she probably with something. She probably, you know, ain't thinking, you feel me? Not never thinking for the worst.
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
That shit don't happen like that.
Okay. When when y'all realize.
And then look, this the cold part about it. Look who Peas look like. Y'all see who Peas look like? So you mean to tell me Zach got this interview on September the 14th. Man, this just to show you how much power that you got. This just to show you when you go to church and a preacher tell you is God. And you like, yeah, I'm in God, but you don't fully understand why he told you that you is God. But you feel like you is God, but only thing missing is the power. It's like, damn, I feel good. I feel like I'm God, you know what I'm saying? Look, this was on September the 14th. If this on September the 14th, this on September the 14th. And this on September the 14th. So if all this was on September the 14th, why Mr. Reese said I ain't want to go back down there to Rosemont? I know I needed some help. Let's go back to this interview. Girl. Payal. Get those lights up right now, goddammit. We finna spill this tea. Yup. Teresa Martin. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go to this job. Teresa Martin. And watch this.
So once they
Now listen to this whole interview. Cause when she was talking about the meeting, look, watch this. Gang. She was talking about this meeting. If you heard in this radio station, she telling the world, I was in the meeting. You was in the meeting? Yep, this meeting. But the secret is, she ain't want to tell y'all the dates and the time this meeting took her. What meeting would look like when she said the police said this the first time that we had to deal with attorneys and the lawyers. Yeah, let's get that shit cracking. Man, let's get that shit cracking, gang. Let's get that shit cracking. So check this out. This how I want everybody to look at that interview. This whole interview is exposing this one shot when she was like, yeah, I was with my lawyers. Yeah, they told her I didn't see no video. Who found Kenneka? When we was there. Oh, when you was there? Yeah, when we was there. Do I need to go back when she first ran out the kitchen and so you can understand? Like, damn. Look what it looked like if you is the Eastern Star and you a Mason. And the people that was in the room, they got rap careers, they Illuminatis. Freemasonry, Eastern Star, Illuminati. 3. The number 3. And the Illuminati is a part of the rap game. She is. Man, Kenneka gonna need to wake up out her grave. I already know she done it. Man, I swear to God, bro. Man, you go to Kenneka grave right now, you will find out the truth. And guess what the truth? You will trace the murderer. But when it comes to these people, they represent the murder. That's the secret. Everybody know what happened? Bam! Yeah. I'm feeling myself in that game. I'm feeling myself so cold. Because when you watch this interview, I want all the thumbs to go up immediately. once you hear everything that come out her mouth, cause of this, look, the lawyer that's representing her is his son. You can look it up. Don't they look alike? You can Google this. This is a confirmed fact, right? You can Google this and verify that if you powerful and you know what I'm saying, if just say you a lawyer and you're a successful lawyer, man, that's the worst. That's the worst kind of clout that you want to have, y'all, into a secret society, and then you got a son on the radio station. I'm seeing how the Jews work now. That means, damn, when they people commit sacrifice and murder, they got people with microphones, with voices. Think about the three monkeys. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. That's have y'all ever seen the three logos of the three monkeys? One cover their eyes, right? And then you got one cover their mouth. And then one cover their ears. Everybody got adjusted. Guess what? When it come to the mouth, when the monkey cover his mouth, because you got a Freemasonic with a microphone that will speak. Look, that's his son. Larry, so you mean to me you had a lawyer represent Miss Teresa on the same day on September the 14th. And boom, no matter where she would run to, just say Miss Teresa I want to tell the world the truth. I want to expose these bastards, these devils. But every platform that she want to run to, boom. Boom! Who you gonna run to? Cause we got your eye, the ears, and the mouthpiece.
107.5 GCI, the size number one for hip hop and R&B. Good morning to you, Chicago. It's Kyle, Kendra G, Leon Rogers. And we have a guest here this morning, man. This is kind of a very important interview today. We want to introduce and we want to bring on the show today Kenneka Jenkins' mother, Miss Teresa Martin. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
We know you're going through a difficult time, a tough time, and there's a lot of emotions and feelings and just a lot that you're dealing with at the moment. So up front, we just want to say thank you for taking the time to come join us and speak with us today.
Thank you all for having me.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Look at Leonard. Gang, this the crazy game. Look, Miss Teresa finna go along with the program. Look how everybody is Freemasonry, Eastern Stars, and Freemasonry. Everybody on the place, she an Eastern Star. The lick that she pulled, she an Eastern Star. That's why she got blonde hair, streaks. She got the blonde hair. Notice when she wore the red hair, Miss Teresa's shirt red. Blonde streaks with red hair. Blonde head with a red t-shirt. Think about the blood of Jesus. Man, y'all, bruh, this shit is so crazy. Everything what she finna say that come out her mouth on September 14th, this on September the 14th. They were asking Miss Teresa for the phone. Why? Why you think Miss Teresa was telling the world, I still have not received Kenneka phone? Why you think she keep that in her mouth? Give me your honest opinion. I'm finna expose all this shit. I'm finna expose all this shit right here. Matter of fact, if you read the police report, this a slam dunk. Cause everything what she finna about to say, if you was a lawyer, you ain't even got to be no lawyer. You could represent this whole case all over again. Matter of fact, I didn't even believe this case can be reopened. If you want to know how this case can be reopened, we got to go by the law. Guess how many people know how to go by the law and reopen the case? No wonder why we still stuck in this neutral mode. Man, remember the red cows, Breezy? Shit. This shit so crazy that I could just show you if this was September the 14th. If this September the 14th, right? And this also is September the 14th. And look what time this interview will be shot. And this September the 14th. September the 14th.
How you doing? I'm Andrew Holmes, and I'm joined by other Stone Liberty activists that's in the city of Chicago.
Same clothes, same outfit.
And this establishment back here. And first and foremost.
So that means Andrew Holmes just left out of this meeting, and this is why Mitchell Richard will have the same clothes on later on that day at a fucking protest, trying to explain, yeah, y'all, don't believe Andrew Holmes because he snake me. And then, you leave out there hole with your lawyers, right? And then, boom, then watch how this whole interview can expose this,
Base 44 super agents.
you
The next thing you can't live without. Clearing up your email, scheduling meetings.
I want to see her literally actually walking into.
See how she got her Thunderbolts 3. Check this out. This how Freemason work. Let's draw the number 3. Let's start from right here. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 points in the star. 1, 2, 3. Once you line that up, they look like a number 3, right? But if you look at this star, it look like, damn, look on the side, it look like a face mask from the side. Lightning bolts. Lucifer. She got Lucifer lightning bolts. And guess what they said? They said this was on September the 15th. How would this be on September 15th if this, watch this, and this on, hold on, wait a minute. God damn, that's on the 16th. I need to go back to the 14th. On the 4th. If they got her, right? Hold on. Same shirt on. Even though if this was on the 15th, look, with the lawyers. Look at the background. Do this background match up if it was a camera right in front of Mr. Rich? Look at the background. And look at this background. Golly. Golly.
to this freezer.
Kenneka Jenkins' mother wants to see it to believe it, but now we know that will not happen. According to the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, there is no video of Kenneka Jenkins walking into a freezer. We do see Kenneka walking in this lower level kitchen in the hotel. She stumbles, turns the corner, and then she goes out of frame. But then she's captured here by another camera stumbling in the kitchen.
No one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Look.
Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for more than an hour.
Ooh. And watch this. This on September the 14th. This on September the 14th. Then they try to show y'all, yeah, you know, since we already got videos of interview, we could drop this interview, you know what I'm saying, on September the 15th instead of the 14th and confuse the public. So is that the case? Watch how she finna snitch on everybody. When it comes to this one screenshot, look.
So for those who, I'm assuming everyone in Chicago knows the story of Kenneka Jenkins by now, but Kyle, just a little backstory. The 19-year-old girl who was found frozen in a freezer in the Rosemont Crown Plaza Hotel.
That's right.
So let's start there. Let's start the night that you got the phone call about your daughter.
Okay. I received a phone call, 4:34 in the morning, from her friend stating to me that my daughter's missing. They can't find her. So I asked them, could they take their time, just have a little patience at first to see if they can find her. In the background, I hear one of the other friends stating, she tired of waiting, she tired of this, getting a little rowdy. So I asked them to calm down and just bring my car to me.
Because your daughter because they were at the hotel for a party, and your daughter was the driver of the night.
Yes, my daughter was the driver of the night.
They had her keys at this moment.
They had her keys. And they never mentioned that they had a phone until after I got off the phone with one friend. I called her phone just to hear other friend state to me that I have a phone too. So I asked them, I said, y'all, wait, hold on. You have my car keys and her cell phone? I knew something wasn't right.
Right. So, after that story, you obviously went to the hotel and began the search for your daughter.
With that being said, time out. They got her car keys and her phone, and she knew someone was right. That's why she mentioned that. Cause guess where the car keys and look. If you look at it the way Trey Gang finna do this shit right here, look. The lawyers tried to get her out the cell phone. If you realize what happened to Kenneka in her last moment, and you find text messages of Miss Teresa and Livernoria linking back to a time frame when the murder got happened, and they got lawyers to represent her, they gave her the platform and she sticked it to the script. And when she was sticking to the script, this lady had to point her to stay on the script. This what, bro, this, fuck this.
Order. And the hotel at first wasn't as cooperative, correct?
No, they wasn't.
Okay.
From when me speaking with their friends, when the hotel, the friends stated to me that they was looking for, because I asked them, to continuously look for it at first.
Right.
And she said that they was making them leave. The hotel was,
They were trying to kick him out that
Yes, they
night?
were going to kick him out that night.
And
because
this is like about 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, before.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
They was going to kick them out if they leave and call the police on them to arrest them.
Now, why were they threatening to do that? Just because they were being too rowdy, making too much noise?
No, because they stated to me that they told them that my daughter was missing. They can't find her.
And they felt like that was reason to kick everybody out?
Yes, obviously.
When was the friends that called you? When was their last time that they saw your daughter Kenneka alive? What's their last reaction and interaction with Kenneka?
Well, they stated to me it was because I asked them how long she been missing, and they said it was 2 hours before they called me. I asked them why didn't they call me before. They said because one of the friends didn't want me to know that my daughter was missing. The one that left my house with Kenneka.
Right. Now, but did they say how she broke from the group? Like, how did she break away from the group?
Right.
Okay, it was like two different stories. First, that day that she came, she came up missing, they stated that they left her in the front lobby, which is on my 911 call.
Okay.
Because that's what they told me. Then later on that day in the afternoon, headed towards the evening, they stated to me they left her upstairs by the room door. So
they changed where they saw her last.
Yes.
But isn't there a point, if I recall correctly, when they released the videotapes, there was a point where she got out the elevator, but somebody was in the elevator? Am I recalling that wrong?
Those were, I think, the allegations of people saying that they were in the elevator. Because there's been so many conspiracy theories when it comes to what happened with your daughter, Kenneka.
So we didn't see anybody in the elevator with her?
No, not in the videos, not that I saw. Did you guys see anything different? No, we didn't see anything with that. No.
Okay.
But again, so many conspiracy theories were being thrown out there. So now, okay, so you're at the hotel, you find her. So when do they actually, from when you get to the hotel, when does the hotel finally find your daughter in the freezer?
Well, once I arrived, they finally found her after the third time of us coming in, me and my family coming up to the hotel begging for help from the hotel, pleading with them, and also Rosemont Police Department.
So it was like hours. Like, was it like 36 hours?
Yes, it was like 36 hours.
I have a question about why, if somebody says that their daughter is missing in their hotel, why wouldn't they be willing to help? Did they give you a reason as to, we're not concerned, she'll just show up, she's probably okay, and they just blew it off? Did they have a reason for why they're not willing to help at that point?
Well, they stated to me that, basically it wasn't their concern, the hotel, Crown Plaza, and manager at the time. That's a police matter.
Oh, it was a police matter.
And the police probably say a person has to be missing for 48 hours in order for you to file an official report.
24.
24 hours. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's more than 2 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
So when did they finally go look through the tapes to realize, okay, she really was at this hotel? So I guess I'm trying to figure out, how did they discover her in the freezer?
Okay, when my daughter went up there.
Your other daughter?
Yes, my other daughter, Lenore. Okay. When she went up to the hotel, when I came, after me returning back home, she headed out the door as I was coming in, her and two of her friends. And when they got up to the hotel, they asked, the person at the front desk if they can look on the cameras and see once again, if they see, if Kenneka was there.
Right.
And they stated to her also as well that it was a police matter. So she goes.
It's so crazy that this lady just told and blew the whole cover. She wasn't supposed to mention nothing about the meeting. What if you figure out that, damn, she was at the meeting and showed up at the protest on the 14th with the same clothes on, and then Zach got an interview on 14th, so you would see what's really going on.
She calls 911 as well, and the police suggested that and told her that he couldn't leave and come up to the hotel to meet her. She would have to come down to the police station. Once she came, got to the police station and made the report, the missing person report, the only reason that Crown Plaza Police Department came back up to the hotel, not because of my daughter was missing, not because of the missing person report, was because
She said not because of the missing person report. When Trey Gang showed y'all that footage of Miss Teresa in the lobby with the police running out the hotel.
Lenore forgot to put her signature on the missing person report paper.
Right.
So
this is the Rosemont Police.
Yes,
correct?
the Rosemont Police Department.
Mm-hmm.
So once he got there, and he had called and asked her where was she. She stated that she's back up at the hotel. She's telling the person at the front desk at the hotel that now she has a missing person report number. She stated, could they look at the cameras, and they still deny her, to see if her sister was missing. She asked the Rosemont police officer, if he can give her a copy of the police report. He stated to her it'll take all day, he can't give her a copy, so she asked him, could she get it?
And watch this. Let this make sense. This crazy if you can't put this together.
Lenora, my name is Deputy Chief Morgan, and I'm here to make sure that your voices get heard. First of all, obviously, I express our condolences, but I understand your mom's ill too. How's she doing? I know we've spoken to her a couple of times, and I know she had explained to us that she was going to get another procedure done. So, obviously, we're concerned for her. I'm sure she would have been here. So, like I said before, our goal here today is to allow you guys to get your message out, let you know that we're sympathetic here. We have absolutely nothing but we want the truth also. And the community wants this family to get in the video. I cannot, and I am being as 100% honest. You don't want me to lie to you.
Hey, Chief,
I am going to be.
Somebody did show us.
Is this the first time that they gave you any condolences?
Who has the video?
That's what we do. That's our job. That's our job. I wouldn't ask the Public Works Department to do my job. He's not going to do my job either. I'm going to do my job, and that's what we do. So yes, I would be lying, as back to your question, I would be absolutely lying if I said to you that it will be ready tomorrow. Because as I said,
someone told them that it would be ready tomorrow. You know who was that about the line?
I do not.
Guess what Miss Teresa was? Check this out. Miss Teresa, look, if this was on September the 14th, this was on September the 13th. Why you don't see Miss Teresa with the family?
Know who said that? I obviously wasn't there, or you would remember me from that. What I can tell you, if it's available tomorrow, the family will be contacted. And I'm not going to generally release anything without the family.
This is what it looked like. And when the truth come out, what if you find out she was the killer? And she is the killer.
What does available mean?
Hang on 1 second. Let me talk to her. I mean, this is her sister. Let me talk to her sister. So, as I was saying, the first thing we will do when it's available, and it's like I said to Jedediah, I can't put timelines on things because there's certain parts of an investigation that are outside.
I want to know why he would mention Jedediah. Makes sense now? And this on September the 14th. This the 13th. This the 14th. This the 14th. This the 13th.
Of our ability to control. There's other agencies involved, like the medical examiner's office. So a lot of this is a puzzle piece.
All right, and then he said this is medical examiner. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what you mean? You said what?
That's involved, like the medical examiner's office. To control. There's other agencies involved, like the medical examiner's office.
What?
So a lot of this is a puzzle pieces that we'll put together. And once we put them all together, I want to be able to come to your family and confidently, as I said to Jedediah earlier, I want to confidently come to your family, lay it in front of you, and tell you what happened, backed by proof. I don't want to guess. I don't want to suppose. I don't want to,
So don't this look like if you want to know what happened to Kenneka Jenkins, right? Who killed Kenneka Jenkins, right? Everybody want to know. Everybody want to know who killed Kenneka Jenkins. Thumb me up. Who killed Kenneka Jenkins and what happened to her? Here is your answer. Here is your answer. Teresa, Leonora, James Coleman, Bree, Shemaya, Monifa, Scrape Drop, Zillionaire, Chloe. You want to name some more murderers? You know what I'm talking about? You want me to name these people? How many people are going to say, "No, I don't believe that"? I don't care. You ain't got to believe this. The truth is the truth. So what Trey Gang basically saying? Miss Teresa, YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagram, all help Kenneka Jenkins in they murder, and they became YouTubers and stirred the narrative up on Miss Teresa's behalf. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't believe that? You don't believe like, oh, that's why the lawyers represent Miss Teresa. Why the police talking to Leonora?
I don't want to make anything up. Everything I tell you is going to be based on proof. So while it's aching to not know, and it's aching when the time passes up, understand that I've got guys that are working around the clock on this case diligently, and they're putting in the time necessary to come to a truthful, honest, and provable
You have carried
answer.
guys because the first police that came here.
Did y'all just hear how Leonora just responded there? Why did?
And they're putting in the time necessary to come to a truthful, honest, and provable
You have carried
answer.
guys because the first police that came here, they told us they checked every single.
Did she say camera guys? From New York, did she say anything about a camera guy? Did she say anything about a cameraman at a time of a murder?
On this case, diligently, and they're putting in the time necessary to come to a truthful, honest, and provable
You have carried
answer.
guys because the first police that came here, they told us they checked every surveillance camera and they didn't see my sister.
Some of the surveillance cameras are what they can instantly review. We actually now have all of the tapes of every camera in the hotel. We have that in our possession, and that's part of what.
So if you're looking at the way Trey guy looking at it, when she mentioned the camera guy, who he staring at? This cameraman right here? Let me do this again, make this hit different.
Guys that are working around the clock on this case diligently, and they're putting in the time necessary to come to a truthful, honest, and provable
You have carried
answer.
guys because the first police that came here, They told us they checked every surveillance camera and they didn't see my sister.
Some of the surveillance cameras are what they can instantly review. We actually now have all of the tapes of every camera in the hotel. We have that in our possession, and that's part of what we're doing by piecing things together. So the
so this makes sense then. So won't that make sense then if they protecting
be truthful, honest, and provable
You have caring
answer.
guys because the first police that came here, they told us they checked every surveillance camera and they didn't see my sister.
Some of the surveillance cameras are what they can instantly review. We actually now have all of the tapes of every camera in the hotel. We have that in our possession, and that's part of what we're doing by piecing things together. So the puzzle.
I'm glad that he mentioned that. I'm glad he mentioned that. Hold on. Andrea Alice. I think I got on my playlist. Hold on. Hold on. I think I got on my playlist, y'all. Let me scroll down. Watch this. This Miss Teresa showed up at the protest, right? Guess what she said? Watch this.
Hey everyone.
This
I just
shit
wanted to
matter.
make this video about what Miss Teresa says when she first found out that Kenneka had died in this hotel.
That's how she knew how she died. If you killed her, you know how she died. So the police, this what the police did. They cover up the murder, right? So they really cleared Miss Teresa. Since they cleared Miss Teresa, that's why Miss Teresa could tell you, yeah, she suffocated because she know who strangled her and died for asphyxiation. So since they cover up, you can't blame Miss Teresa as the murderer because there's lawsuit. It's a settlement. Can't disclose that. You see where I'm going with this? So since that is like if you clear my name on the murder case, I can hype the crowd up like this. That lady said the real tapes. Since she said release the real tapes, not that bullshit that they gave us, and look at the bullshit that we've been watching. But the bullshit they been watching, go on September the 10th. Once you go on September the 10th, this shot right here, this shot all on September the 14th. Then they released this shit on September the 15th. Look. Did she say mob actions? Let's go to the mob. Rosemont mob. Right here. Ooh, Trey Gang. Spill some tea. Y'all wanna know what the mob? I'm finna put this shit right here. And read this motherfucker out loud. Did y'all know this about Rosemont when it come to the games?
I can still recall some of the many commercials on television in the 1980s and 1990s advertising for various events at the Rosemont Horizon. So many concerts, wrestling matches, monster truck shows have graced the formerly known Rosemont Horizon, now known as the Allstate Arena. Until recently, I never knew there's been a section of the almighty Imperial gangsters that have lived in an apartment complex right next to the Allstate Arena. The Imperial gangsters have long resided in this community almost as long as the Allstate Arena has been in business.
Let's think about the mob had a gang on the block. You cannot name one gang that was raised up on this block and built an empire on this motherfucker. Nope. Donna Stevenson, the mob, the All-Star Arena State. Don't you know who owned the All-Star Arena State? The Donna Stevenson family. They done turned the block into an arena stadium and called it the All-State Arena. Bro, I need to go to that video. Rosemont cruising. Where that John at? Listen, look at this video right here. This in Rosemont. Now watch this.
Business. There has been much connection between the people of Des Plaines South Side with the apartments along Touhy Avenue that goes back to at least the 1970s. The Rosemont suburb itself is a lightly populated community that contains more commercial businesses, hotels, entertainment centers, and highways than housing development, hence the low population of just under 4,000 residents. Rosemont is one of the safer Chicago suburbs and is not a place one needs to fear or move away from. But Rosemont does have some crime and gang activity, and we will delve into this. Rosemont is a suburb one mainly visits, but does not reside in. This bustling suburb buzzes day and night, as the entertainment centers fill up and the expressways roar day and night. You know you have entered Rosemont once you see the village of Rosemont building with a red rose on it, as one cruises down the 294 expressway. The water tower painted as a rose is another landmark one will see from the expressway. This suburb was designed by the legendary Mayor Donald Steffens to be an attraction for travelers and visitors. This was not to be a suburb or much settlement, but because of this the small population can benefit from the revenue the village receives. Apparently, Rosemont began as a visiting area for travelers in the 1830s as they passed through the crossroads along River Road. This was a public road that pioneers could use for mapping. Today's expressway system in Rosemont is a reminder of what used to attract the earliest pioneers. Despite all the traffic, the area was not ideal for settlement until nearly a century later. Fact source. https://rosemont.com. In the year 1933, several lots of land from this area were sold at the Century of Progress Exposition in Chicago. The new owners dug up the soil in this area and dumped trash in place, which basically turned this area into a dump with no population or development. This desolate area became ideal for a widow from the west side of Chicago looking for affordable land to raise her children alone. This was the Stevens family, who were the first residents of Rosemont at Higgins and Scott Street. The Stevens family remained in the area even when Orchard Field Airport purchased much of the land for an airport in 1947. This was O'Hare Airport, which would bring so much industry to cater to the airport starting in the 1950s. Fact source: https://rosemont.com. By 1952, this area was becoming a small town as the Stevens family was no longer alone. The population was 84 residents. The first signs of becoming a village was in 1952 when the 84 residents formed a homeowners association. The rest of the town was plagued with garbage dumps and tire dumps and flooding. Therefore, it was not an easy community to live in. Donald Stevens of the Stevens family helped dig the community's first septic system. Stevens helped neighbors improve their properties as he was seemingly building the community into a functional village. Stevens was a leader, and in 1956, the residents voted to incorporate the village and nominate Donald Stevens as the first mayor, beginning his very long career as mayor. The naming of the new village was done by residents writing their ideal name for the town and drawing it from a hat at random. A slip of paper that said Rosemont was drawn from the hat and history was made. Fact source: https://rosemont.com. The village of Rosemont was developing simultaneously with O'Hare Airport that was now striving to increase their passenger business. Stevens foresaw lots of opportunity for development and impressively masterminded creating a community of high-revenue commercial development. Rosemont would mostly be a suburb or entertainment and shopping. The expressway system slices right through the heart of Rosemont, but Mayor Stevens knew it would increase even more revenue as travelers could find an assortment of hotels, many of which are luxury hotels. Despite the high village revenue, Rosemont never became a town of several mansions and upper-class housing complexes. The noise of the airport and the bustle of the entertainment of the village makes upper-middle-class living uncomfortable for many. As long as one can deal with noise, the village can be an ideal place to live in the single-family housing subdivisions. Mayor Stevens was the mayor of Rosemont until his death in 2007. Donald Stevens' son took over as mayor after his father's death and continues to develop the village and maintain it well. The Stevens represent the foundation of Rosemont and the builders or Rosemont, as Rosemont is a family-ran business. As Rosemont was commercially developing and under heavy construction in 1965, an apartment complex was built for lower-income residents along Touhy Avenue. These apartments were built around Touhy Avenue on the north to Lunt Avenue on the south, and from Chestnut Street to Berry Street. Many of the first residents of this apartment complex were Mexican immigrants or Mexican families moving from Chicago. A nearby Hispanic settlement encouraged this from the north of Touhy Avenue in the neighboring suburb of Des Plaines. From the south side of Des Plaines into the Touhy Avenue apartments of Rosemont was tight-knitted Mexican identity developing in the later 1960s. Many of these Mexican residents moved to this area between the two suburbs to work at the many new commercial businesses opening. There were several jobs at O'Hare Airport, hotels, restaurants, and the entertainment centers. Mexican families helped the development of Rosemont by working hard in the businesses. Discover more. Maps. Live sporting events. City and local guides. The apartment complex at Touhy and Berry has been a place of strong Mexican culture since they were built in 1965. YouTuber and rapper Mikey DePoet did 2 YouTube videos about these apartments at Touhy and Berry because he grew up in them for some years in the 1980s. He recalled in his video Imperial Gangsters, Latin Brothers and Gaylords, Lil Mexico, and Apache Park 1988 that he recalled seeing men take a goat
And here go the run around Rosemont. Ain't this Crown Plaza straight ahead? Look, once you listen to this Rosemont background, look, ain't this Crown Plaza, right? Watch what y'all finna see in the valet underground parking spot.
goat into the alley and slit its throat, then cook the whole goat for the whole block, feeding everyone. The nickname of this complex is fitting, being called Lil Mexico because the Mexican culture is very strong and many residents lack citizenship. He painted a picture of a bustling apartment complex where people are often outside, sometimes gathered in large groups, and lots of food being cooked. His videos also shed light on the gang culture of these apartments and the imperial gangsters that live here. In the year 1979, Mayor Donald Stevens once again struck success for Rosemont when construction began on the new Rosemont Horizon Entertainment Center. The Horizon was built next door to the Toohey and Barry apartments and opened its doors in 1980. The Rosemont Horizon attracted crowds of thousands when events were happening as hotels and restaurants nearby were stuffed with travelers. Toohey Avenue is a main vein of Rosemont. Therefore, there would be much traffic moving down this road going back and forth to and from the Rosemont Horizon. The Toohey and Barry apartments faced the Horizon, and the apartments could be seen from the Horizon's parking lot. In the 1980s,
and that's what Mr. Reese and them was celebrating at the protest. Talking about, ain't no mountain high, we on the move. You know, y'all remember that? That was right there. Rosemont Police Precinct is right across the street. Look. If you look at this route, let's go to this route. Watch this. Kenneka Jenkins protest. Y'all see Miss Teresa showed up with that same outfit on? Same outfit.
Well, she's on my conscience all
Jedediah, you got the same outfit on.
all day. And I think all day. Andrew Hall
They
stuff,
get
y'all.
on
Let me
Teresa ad, cause look, they get on Miss Teresa ad. They like, man, damn, Miss Teresa, what's up with this shit? We feel like y'all in on this shit.
Okay, I don't know your daughter from Kenneka, and I swear she's on my conscience all day. And I think all day. Andrew Hall stuff, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. He came to me up out the blue. He acted as if he was for me, but
Keep this same outfit in mind. This just exposed Miss Teresa. Pow! Then they just exposed Miss Teresa.
No one from Crown Plaza.
And this is gonna be on September the 14th. This September the 14th.
then he came out here. Every time I talked to him, it took him to have to go talk to the police. I'm thinking he a friend. But then he called me this morning and tells me, oh no, the hotel's not making any money. So I think you need to go on live and stop the protest. We ain't stopping. But he can. Thank God he can. Andrew Hall. Was that the activist? Was that the Chicago activist? Excuse me, ma'am. Was that the Chicago activist? Yeah, but he told me he was an investigator at first, so I'm trusting him. You know, because I'm looking for help. That's all I ask for. I'm not looking for no run. Exactly.
I'm I want to, excuse me.
Hold on, y'all.
Be quiet. I want to publicly apologize to you because, I'm an advocate and I'm one of the ones that's ruling mine and another advocate. I'm actually, me and Will stood in that press conference with Andrew Holmes because he told us that was the desire of the family.
No, he did not talk to me. He told me one time earlier. He told me that the hotel is not making money, and from me Googling, no one renting a room or whatever. And he stated that I should get on live and make a live chat stating that we should stop the protest.
Him and J. Maul Green told us.
I don't even know who is J. Maul Green.
You don't have to do anything.
Damn. Miss Teresa just really exposed this shit. Cause this will be on September the 14th. And when she talking about this shit, September the 14th, and he told everybody this shit.
Members that have been lost, how fucking dare you, bro? And so I'm going off of the fact that this is what we understand it from family. Now it ain't secondhand information. And now y'all definitely done pissed me off. So I don't ever want to ever see this man again. And I just stood there next to this brother in the whole goddamn press conference. I was so conflicted in my soul. It just didn't seem right with me. But I said, okay, I'm going to do it because it ain't about me. And this is what the family want. This is what we're going to do it. And we did that off with the strength that it was an elder who had been seasoned in activism and who should know what they're talking about, and they wouldn't make up or fabricate something. And I don't know how much they paying, but they got to be paying pretty damn good from a hotel to get some activists who know how tragic death is to go do some bull crap like that. Ain't calm down. Ain't nobody calm. We all pissed off right now. Everybody out here pissed off because that's the first thing. And so then y'all, the family, the sister came out, and I'm not. This is still about justice for Kenneka. Man, ain't nothing else changed about.
Did he say the sister that came out?
Will come to a conclusion, and when we come to your family, it's going to be with the answers to this puzzle. It's going to tell you to the best of our abilities and as honest as we could possibly be, here's what happened, and this is why we believe that. Here's the proof.
Deputy Chief, is there anybody else in the room that y'all need to speak to?
As I said before, and I'll say this to anybody, we believe we have talked to almost everybody that was in the room. We think we got everybody. But there's a very good possibility that there's other people out there who may have stopped in, who may have been at the party, that haven't talked to us yet. I mean, we literally had to go looking for the people. Nobody came to us. So we did this outreach to find people. If you guys know of anybody else who was in that room, or if you reach out to anybody else who has information, 100.
The hotel is seeking to provide assistance to her, and for over a day, approximately a day and a half, apparently she was somehow down in this free.
Shit's serious. Shit's serious. What did y'all do?
Shit, what did anybody else do?
What this narrative would sound like when they would describe it going downstairs in the kitchen, and the lawyer said employees gonna be down there too at the same time, they will be in the kitchen, right? If you got the lawyer saying, hey, Kenneka downstairs in the kitchen with employees, and they will be downstairs in the kitchen also at the same time frame, but they not going to be in the same frame with Kenneka. And then once you go to P's, now you see why Straight Drop had to protect P's. Look.
We go to go. Flow to flow. Around and looking.
So y'all going like what time? It was 3, 4 in the morning?
Yeah, like 3, 4.
And y'all don't give a fuck who sleep. Y'all knocking on every door.
Talking, hey, y'all seen her, anything, y'all seen her, asking her for anything. Hey, y'all see it. You seen the girl in the blue jean jacket, y'all seen our friend? What anybody else do if they say they friend missing? Everybody start participating looking.
And y'all told, and is it true? Yes or no? Y'all told the security, play the camera back.
And we walked up to the front desk. First of all, when we told the guy behind the desk, we say, we seen our friends missing, man. His reaction wasn't like a regular reaction as somebody that works at a hotel. If you behind the front desk of a hotel, a big hotel like that, you would think that they would be more concerned. You would think that they gonna call the police. You gonna think that they gonna give a helping hand, reaching out to us. It wasn't too much like a concern from him. He really kind of walked. He brushed us off and he walked off. He went back behind. He walked off, leaving his desk unattended. Actually, like it wasn't really,
like it ain't that.
Yeah, like it ain't that.
Fuck, like he don't give a fuck. Like he don't give no fuck. Did y'all feel discriminated against at any given moment in time? Like, man, is they being racist?
Any moment in time, man. I felt disrespected from the moment we told him, hey, X, Y, you feel me, ABC. And he said X, Y, Z. I'm like, man, what the fuck? That ain't type of response I respected. Yeah, I ain't expect that. I ain't expect that type of response from you. I expected you to, get on the phone, do something, at least show us. Act like
show some proof, act like you care.
It wasn't like that.
Okay. That shit just don't seem right. So when y'all start looking for it, y'all realize, damn, she nowhere in this motherfucker. What else came to mind?
Nah, we thought she was our nigga, Joe. We ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay. Be real, bro. Be real.
We trying to hope for the best. We not thinking of
no. What you mean?
Things like
at what
that.
point in time? Like, was you talking at the point in time was we walking around the hotel acting? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
When we got rid at that time?
Yeah.
Oh shit, at that time, like once it wasn't no reaction, that motherfucker still looking hard, but you know, we all way out here in this hunky town, like, well, I don't want to say no, you know, but you know what it is.
Yeah, you know.
We all out there for and they can't do too much because they gonna get us removed in the door, just like what's going on with them protesting. So you get to barking up trees that touch a nerve, they gonna get you up out of there.
Yeah. And when we was walking around there, looking after all that, it still was never. They didn't come tell us like, yeah, we finna put y'all out of yes, y'all disturbing the peace. They never said nothing to us.
They wanted y'all to
stay. They didn't say anything. Blankly didn't say nothing. There wasn't no concern. It wasn't no, hey, yeah, y'all disturbing the peace. We finna put y'all out. Ooh, no.
Who went?
To be honest, we couldn't find nobody. We literally walking around like, where's the help? Where's the hotel security? Where did they go?
Everybody just
we didn't see dude. We didn't see nobody.
Bro.
We didn't see nobody. We seen main two when the party was going on. When it was jumping, it was buzzing. It was two main security guards that was coming up there. And after we started looking for her, we looking for hotel security. Like, man, somebody to help, you know, somebody that can go in the back, somebody that can go not get the access to open door. None of that. We didn't see nobody. We ain't get no help. It wasn't like they was concerned.
Okay, this the realest shit.
Like PP.
Oh, that's a personal problem, but double P. That's the realest shit I heard on some real shit, some real Chicago shit. You like, we at a party, we thinking, so he dipped off with a nigga.
Yeah, you know
it's Chicago. We know what, come on, bro. We from the West. We know.
World, period, man.
On Shannon, I see how y'all coming.
You know how, come on, man.
Okay.
We can't find it, man. What Kendra? Oh, Kendra.
Because you know, my thoughts as well as everybody on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Periscope, Instagram. What the fuck was that? Oh, all right, we good. All right, hold on. I'm like, hold on. I'm thinking this. Like, why the fuck and who the fuck would leave a friend behind? But y'all saying she probably dipped off with somebody on some other shit.
We think,
bro, look, it wasn't like a motherfucker left her for a whole day. It's like a motherfucker was like for 2 minutes. They took her out of outside for 2 minutes, bro, and then went back to look, and then it was gone. And like, so if I walk to go piss right now, you ain't gonna just think, oh, let me knock on the bathroom. He been in the bathroom for a long time. A motherfucker that took me through a event. You ain't gonna be thinking no shit like that. You gonna be broke. Took a long time. Then to the morning come, you damn folks still in the bathroom. Now you might open the door. So you bogus for letting me go piss in the bathroom by myself? No, nobody thinking like that, bro.
No.
Nobody if it would have been that, motherfucker would have been while the party was deep. A motherfucker would have been looking through the hotel. Motherfucker think like, oh yeah, she probably just went, got up with a motherfucker real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So when y'all was in the car, who had her mother keys? Because I read that in the paper.
We got a different car.
Oh, y'all didn't go with the.
Y'all didn't ride with them. They rode different. Everybody rode. You know, hotel party. Everybody rode. You know, get your ride. Everybody rode separately.
What was y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Leaving the hotel that night.
Homie,
we're really concerned to the next day.
Exactly. At that point in time,
like she's still missing. That's what we got.
Exactly. Like in that moment, you still like, damn, where she at? But it's still like, oh, this shit still ain't real. It's right. It's like, hey, this shit ain't real, bro. Like this shit just ain't real, bro. This shit just ain't no shit that just be real, homie. There ain't no motherfucker be thinking about it like that. Like that's some movie shit, bro. Niggas don't really be thinking like, oh, you.
And you know what? From by me studying the police reports, the surveillance footage, after me listening to Zach interviews back to back, I done watched this interview thousands of times trying to piece it together. And the things that I discovered, and I'm like, I cannot believe Zach actually put this interview out. Because the things that you will discover, just imagine if you was a lawyer. You ain't even got to be no lawyer. You ain't even got to go to school for this. Just imagine if you just actually read the report, sat down and studied. Everybody, the police, the beverage manager, all this, and you can come back to this live video and shake your head and be like, this is fucked up. Zach really put the interview where he recorded this interview September the 14th. Guess what the fallout was about? Miss Teresa had to. Matter of fact, did anybody check the footage and sees was he was on it or he was on it. Maybe there'll be a game changer. Did anybody watch the whole 36-hour footage and just say, what if you see Larry Rogers in his suit with a couple of people in the lobby and just happen to scroll back and could just be on the footage for at least 5 to 10 seconds? Did anybody check to see was Larry Rogers on the footage and Sam Adams Jr.? I tell you where you can go to. Go back to September the 10th. The Trey Gang just released that video. Watch this. This how you know Kenneka Jenkins case is dead. Wanna know how it's dead? Go back to September the 10th and see, would you see any one of these people on the footage? If you see Larry Rogers on the footage, what they'll tell you on September the 10th, right? But keep this in mind. September the 10th is actually September the 9th. Watch this. Check this out. Gang, y'all finna be a witness. I won't even get not one comment. Not one influencer that will encourage, not just me, but another person that can encourage you to be like, hey, did anybody check that footage? Told y'all, Kenneka Jenkins case dead. Gotta pop my boo on now. It's dead for sure. Man, it's dead for sure. Man, it's dead for sure. Nobody checked their footage and just to confirm, be like, well, I ain't see them on the footage. They ain't got nothing to do with it. But what if you see him on the footage? Drop that in my chat. What if you see him in the middle of the 36-hour footage and he talking like this?
Freezer, and they have no way of explaining, or they haven't to this date at least explained how someone got into an area that clearly or apparently was not being utilized, and a freezer that apparently was on and not being used and functioning.
So you mean tell me the freezer was on, but it supposed to be up on the construction, the freezer didn't work? Let that make sense. She was found in the what? In the what? Man, y'all don't see the lawyers and the judges and the whole system is so corrupt that you. If I was the shit that I know, just imagine Trey ain't a lawyer, man, and you tell me this how social media works. Trey Gang, join the brotherhood, and just say I join the brotherhood. And next thing you know, I see the real truth. I'm like, damn. Y'all been knowing each other. Y'all been knowing each other. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, that's why Miss Teresa into politics when it comes to the man. Look. This what they did. You wanna know what they did with Miss? Why you got Miss Teresa with the same clothes on? This the biggest trick in the book. Just say this video was recorded on September the 14th. Just say like early in the morning. And they had a meeting. All right? So they had a meeting. When they come out the meeting, same clothes, everybody gonna have the same clothes up. If you look at Jedediah's reaction to what Andrew Holmes said, I saw the footage, wasn't nobody down there with her. After this meeting, keep this in mind, this didn't air yet. So that means they got a video they finna release. This how you trick the public. Just say this the 14th, but release it on like the 16th, like from right here, right? Like 8 years ago. Y'all see that? So when you watch this on the 16th, you'll see Miss Teresa with a lawyer. And like, yeah, we need a lawyer. But the whole time, since they released it on the 16th, she at the protest. Hold on, not this. Damn, I just had the protest up. With the same outfit on at the protest. So if you got the news media, and then look, do y'all want to know who else was going live on September the 14th? This finna be another game change. Man, this finna be another game changer. Y'all ain't finna see this coming. So when you put all this together, you're gonna be like, man, Trey Gang. Man, you done piled so much shit. I thought you were going crazy. I thought, you know what I'm saying? If you could link Selena Gomez on September the 14th, if you could link, I just want to ask everybody honest opinion. If Trey Gang could link one day that's September the 14th, right? If I link this on September the 14th, this on September the 14th, right? This on September the 14th, right? Hold on. And this was shot on September the 14th, but released years later. Now, not years later, November. Months later, I mean. I think it was months later, right? But we know this on September 14th. Right? If I show you all of this, that's why Miss Teresa would not be seen with Leonora talking to the police.
We want to talk to them. We want what they have. We want to know what they know.
Where Miss Teresa, and this is
just in case it's
13.
completing another little part of the puzzle.
Was they able to take off Kenneka belongings and give it to her?
See that? Now look. That's why you don't see Miss Teresa. Watch this, y'all. Guess who else I'm finna link on September the 14th? When I show y'all who else I could link that got to explain where they was at on September the 14th, thumb me up. Selena Gomez kidney transplant.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Selena says she was diagnosed.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. That's gonna be October. Nah, I don't want this one. I want the original John. I think it's this one.
Well, I guess the first question is, how do you feel? How do both of you feel?
Francia? Nervous right now. Yeah, but I feel good. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm in a good place.
Yeah, I think we were a little nervous. I think it was a very intimate.
Nah, I don't want that one. That was just an upload. I want the live John. Hold on. Hold up. God damn it. I need the September the 14th John. Let me see if this.
You feel that Francia saved your life.
Because she did. That's it.
Selena Gomez is.
God damn it. Hold on, gang. I got to match up with September the 14th. Not this one. Hold on. I just want to show y'all proof. It's going to be on, yeah, I know where I need to go to. So when I see it, I'm going to click on that, John. And I just want September the 14th. How the weekend helped Selena Gomez through her kidney transplant. I don't want that one because I know they're going to go. Hold on. Y'all remember they showed her scar from her leg. Keep that in mind. You see on her inner thigh? Ooh-wee. If you go to Selena Gomez, you'll be like, damn, I don't even see the same scar no more. Like, damn. Hold up. Come on, Trey Gang. Find that job. It's gonna be on that Bollywood job. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta find it. On September the 14th. It's all I want. September the 14th. Right here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. I think it's this job.
While Selena Gomez is still in recovery from her shocking kidney transplant surgery, we've now learned that the man in her life has played a critical role.
Ooh, look, y'all see that? That's on September the 15th. Uh-oh, look, y'all see that? Blow it up. Hey, that's on September the 5th. I'm getting close. Now, this is to show you that's when they upload their video on September 14th. Look what they said. Selena go. And this was on September the 14th. Ooh. Watch what the narrative gonna say. What was going on?
While Selena Gomez is still in recovery from her shocking kidney transplant surgery,
Still in recovery? They said she was still in recovery. What? September 14th?
we've now learned that the man in her life has played a critical role in her recovery. Holy moly, I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm still a little shook from seeing Selena's Instagram post about her kidney transplant yesterday. That was some serious stuff.
Yesterday? Ooh, look. Guess what was going on yesterday? Payow. I just linked it up. So, if I put, they always said if you put 2 and 2 together, ain't this 2 and 2 together? If you get this, look. Somebody, they said Selena's still recovering.
While Selena Gomez is still in recovery from her shocking kidney transplant surgery.
On September the 15th, 2017?
Ms. Martin has asked us to conduct an independent investigation. We've committed to her that we will not stop until we get all of the video. We will not stop until we get all of the recordings.
Surgery, we've now learned that the man in her life has played a critical role in her recovery. Holy moly, I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm still a little shook from seeing Selena's Instagram post about her kidney transplant yesterday. That was some serious stuff. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. If you've missed any details regarding Selena's major health scare, don't worry, we've got you covered. Just go ahead and click that subscribe button. Just like I'm still trying to grasp the fact that Selena had a kidney transplant and kept it a complete secret, I'm sure you all are right there with me.
Now y'all see that? Now y'all see the scars right here? Why she would show y'all this scar? But when it comes to this, look where they show y'all this scar. On the inner thigh, right there. Man, them folks show you completely two different scars. Bro. Look. Whenever this gonna fit right in the time frame. Ooh, gift for life. They even said, look, this was her scar fit. Right here. On the inner thigh, right? So y'all see how Freemasonic work? These people like, look, we can put this out here. Everybody focus on this. You got a totally different kind. You got the whole world tuned in on this. You got the whole world tuned in on her career too. Right? A lot of people that follow Selena Gomez ain't never been in the hood, never came from a hood, and we didn't never come from their hood. So just say like we don't sit around and watch Hollywood pops, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not interested in the paparazzi seeing these people take pictures and all that, but they culture do. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. If Masonic got a control over the ears, the eyes, and the voices of these people, right? So look how they're gonna present it right here. Oh yeah, Selena just had to say Selena Gomez. She kept it for a secret because she didn't want her fans to know. But our type of people be like, damn man, this some organ harvesting going on. Then they link back to a celebrity, and look, you see what two different narratives they feed. You see what I'm saying? Oh look.
Will not stop till we get.
Look, with her Thunderbolts earrings. Look at her hair. Blonde. And this was on September the 14th. It don't register now. If this was on September the 14th, why Hollywood had to come out and talk about it on September the 15th? But it's another video I can show you on September the 14th. On Good Morning News. Look. So explain this then. You got a celebrity like, yeah, you know, I got a kidney done, you know. Oh, she a celebrity, so you know, yeah, she finna get the best kidney in the world. But you got a 19-year-old on the west side of Chicago lost a kidney to keep her survive. Man, get out of my face with this shit. Man, stop playing with me, bro. You see what I'm saying? You can match the dates and the time up. This September the 15th. Ain't that's when they released footage of Kenneka roaming the halls? Ain't that's the first time we ever saw Kenneka downstairs bumping into walls? The same day they released that footage, you get this.
Me. Someone, however, who has come to terms with it and taken on a critical role during Selena's health scare is none other than her boyfriend, The Weeknd. A source told Hollywood Life, quote, "The Weeknd has done everything right and then some. When she got really sick, they hadn't even been together that long, like less than 6 months. He was in the middle of his tour. He could have easily pulled away and blamed it on work, but it was the..."
So, September, subtract 6 months from September earlier, right? Man, they finna go back down there to March. Won't they go back to this? Won't there be a perfect time if they go back to March, close to Kenneka's birthday, and Irene said we've been planning this for months, and this thing you know,
Opposite, he stepped up to the plate and was solid as a rock. I can only imagine the strain something this serious would put on a new relationship. Are you surprised The Weeknd stuck it out, or not at all? I'm glad he did, but I want to know your thoughts down there in the comments. Apparently, The Weeknd does not take his supportive boyfriend role lightly. In fact, Selena's health scare is what prompted them to want to test out living together in New York. The same source told Hollywood Life, quote, "He's supporting her every way he can. Living with her is a big part of it. And of course, him being the one flying back to see her. He doesn't want her doing any more than she has to. He's always worrying about her getting tired." Okay, seriously, could these two get any cuter? Hollywood Life.
Was he was there for the surgery? If you go back, if everybody do a research and go back to the paperwork, you're gonna be like, damn. Selena Gomez said she was in town. Matter of fact, she was there weeks before she had a kidney transplant. If she was there weeks before the transplant, this how Hollywood can actually show you what they're gonna do to you through entertainment. Selena Gomez fetish. What's Selena Gomez song? It wasn't fit. I ain't say shit about titties. Them folk really said I said titties. They trying to really copyright. Yeah, he said titties. Copyright striking right now. Yeah, we got him. Hold on. What's the name of her song, y'all? Damn, what's the name of that song? Please drop it in the chat, gang. What's the name of that song? Cause I believe this fetish is the Chris Brown job. The Selena Gomez song. Hold on. Selena Gomez put Gucci in that job. Cause I know it with Gucci. Alright, it was fetish. And look when it was dropped. Watch this.
I got the screens, I got the games, got 2 grills going.
They'll actually tell you what will be about to happen. I got it, y'all. Here we go. Look at this video. And this was in July 26. Remember when they said Selena really getting sick? They said Selena really getting sick round about this 3 months before this. And they'll show you like, hey, boom. Hold up.
All of the state.
Look. That's crazy. Looking in the sky, see the light. You see that the light so bright? Let me, you know what I'm saying? Look at directly in the sun. Look at the fingers. See how she moving it, you know? And then look in the kitchen. You see how young she is? Bam. They staring at the sun. This crazy. They got a kitchen scene in it. Got groceries. Boom, y'all see, look. Watch the tongue. Y'all see the tongue? Y'all ain't see that. It's so fast. Right there, y'all ain't see it. But I slow emoji down. I slow mo that John down. Y'all seen that. Watch this. See that? Y'all see how she picked the apple? Look at it. Look what the video will really show when you slow it down and get an understanding of boom. Boom, y'all see that? Like a ballroom setup. But this would be like a mansion style, right? Check this out. Hold on. Don't even listen to the music. Look what the video show. And I learned a whole lot though, cause don't y'all know I had just started watching music video without the sound to it and just looking at the video and slow it down like damn. And just look at the surroundings of it. Look. What's going on? Microwave on. Boom, you see that? You gotta look at the pictures on the wall, the lamps, the couch, the clothing. Let me see, do anybody see what's going on? Then look, what Freeman Sonny say? Ooh, look at this in slow motion. It look like she possessed, ain't it? If you zoom the camera back, it look like a demon. And when you get close to it, ooh. Remember what Jeffrey Epstein said about, I got a bright, are you the devil? I got a bright mirror. So you can actually go in the mirror, just like Michael Jackson said. I'm staring at the man in the mirror. I'm destined to change my way. Look. Don't that look like vampire teeth? They look like vampire teeth to me. Look. And this before Kenneka died. Remember, you got a sink right there by the kitchen. Now, if you study the crime scene, it's a freezer on the other side. Ooh, everybody forgot about this sink was right there. And then look how it's raining. That's how Kenneka hair got wet. Ooh, this shit gets so demonic now. Then it finna look like sexual assault or struggle. Hair all over the head. It's wet. But just sing it. You know what I'm saying? Just sing it. Make a good video. This how they win every time. Look, remember when they were like, yeah, they were actually preparing food. The lawyer said they were actually preparing food. Guess who you don't see? The people actually there. And then look what will be going on in the kitchen. Oh, red wine, meaning blood spill. You ain't see that blood? Look at that blood. Boom. Left the crime scene, and that's what you actually see in the Kenneka Jenkins case. See that? So that means something was going on right there by the freeze where the sink department is. Mm-hmm. See that? Look. So this what it'll look like. Watch this now. Do this look like Selena Gomez would be sick and need a kidney? No. You got to look at it when this video was shot. That means they released this shit like a month or two before her died. Just imagine when they were shooting it. They got to get the clearance to release it. So they could have shot this beginning of the year. They could have shot this in June. They could have shot this in 2016. Ooh, look. That's crazy. We'll promise you. And you could actually just say like you could tell Miss Teresa like, look, we got a video, we got Selena Gomez, we're gonna make a song about it, and we can give you a portion of what we make off the song, you know what I'm saying, if you agree, all that. I'm really getting nervous now. Cause I'm really getting nervous. Cause watch this. This is why I'm getting nervous. Cause this let me know that like if you will sick, this is what it looked like to me. I save your life. And you need a kidney. And you a star. Do this for me. If you want that kidney bad, be a sex slave. And ain't no telling what she done did behind closed doors. She could have sacrificed one of her family members that we never known about. Or she could have did some type of ritual, proved her loyalty, because the doctor said, hey, you know you ain't got long to live, and since you a star, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, murder mystery movie. The murder mystery down there. Oh, look. And in the freezer, then you got Gucci Man. This was the scary part about it. It's the same layout in the freezer. You go in. So they let look. So I could see that the Illuminati could convince niggas from the hood, people in the black community. Hey, we got a video we're gonna release. This shit gonna be a banger. Oh yeah, this shit gonna make that. You got Gucci Man involved. That's why I don't fuck with Gucci Man. I ain't made up my mind because I grew up off Gucci Man. And I ain't even gonna lie, that man music influenced me, bro. That I'm out here, goddamn it, man, wildin' Gucci Man. That guy, man, Gucci got some songs, bro, man. If you pissed off, now if you got some art and this on go time, you finna put that Gucci Man in that motherfucker, bro. Oh, you finna hit that Gucci Man in there. Gucci Man finna. If you ain't no killer, you finna be a killer when you listen to Gucci Man music. And but look, check this out. See that? This just to show you proof that hey man, the devil is real. The devil is in the hood now and can make you a rap star. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. And check this out. What if you dig a little more research and be like, damn, the Illuminati is real? Because I love watching Illuminati documentary. And when you look at those Illuminati documentary, when they would be talking about this how the artists sell their souls and all of this. And you look at their documentary, right? And then you look at the video and actually be like, damn, they in the video. Ain't gonna tell this how they could tell other felon Illuminati fallen angel, oh yeah, a deal being made. So just say before the Kenneka Jenkins case happened, you got a secret fraternity know what's about to happen. And it's gonna then look, remember, why you think they said something about lip gloss? Lip gloss. Ain't this in the crime scene photos in the Kenneka Jenkins? You see what I'm saying? Lip gloss. Then Kenneka teeth would chip out her mouth. Did somebody hit her in her mouth, or did she bit on somebody that caused her teeth to get chipped? Or whatever she bit on was a sharp object. Look, that's why Zach TV started interviewing rappers after that. Every rapper that he started interviewing from the west side of Chicago, Zach sneaked this in there. Hey man, you heard about the Kenneka Jenkins case? Hey, can you tell us, what's your thoughts and opinions on the Kenneka Jenkins case? Look at this in slow motion. In the freezer. That's the same thing when it comes to the Lifetime movie. Watch this. I can go to the Lifetime movie. Trap Daughters, Lifetime movie. Look, in the freezer. Watch this. In the same fucking freezer. Now look, if you watch this whole movie, if you watch this whole movie, to the Lifetime movie. Hold on. Here go the freezer. Look at this shit side by side. Hold on. No, not this one. I gotta go to this one.
Statements because we want to give her an explanation, and she's entitled.
Not this one. Just had it up. Golly. Oh, here we go. What this look like? Man, tell me what this shit look like, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look how everything match up in a Lifetime video with the same shit. Look at this. And it's a murder going down in this job. Then you get this shit. Golly. Oh, the fan done cut on? That just shows you how the fan cut on. It's a hot ass freezer. Next thing you know, you done hit the wrong button and the fan come on. And then watch this. And these supposed to be sisters. Now watch this. Ain't this a cheap shot if they showing you this supposed to be Kenneka? And Kenneka got a sister. Just look at this Kenneka, Nora, and guess who gonna end up in the freezer with them? Right? Check this out. Since they call it trap daughters. And this Miss Teresa. Right? This Miss Teresa right here. In the hoops with these people. Look. In cahoots with these people. Organ harvesting. You see this? I ain't got to look. I ain't got to play the audio on this shit. And they in the freezer. And then look. Guess who else gonna end up in the freezer? These supposed to be two sisters. Right? See that? In the freezer. So think about Nora, Kenneka Jenkins, and Miss Teresa. When you go back to this surveillance footage and look at everybody on the footage, they played after their own character. So watch this. Guess when Miss Teresa gonna show up? Then she zip tied. Look. Check them out. Y'all see, ain't that the same shit Miss Teresa had on her wrist? Man. Check them out. Look who on the way, Miss Teresa. With the people that set it up. And then look. Now they wrapping themselves in plastic. When Bree said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Did they wrap Damn, did they wrap Kenneka up in plastic bag? See this shit? About to die. And next thing you know, watch Miss Teresa come in that John. There go Miss Teresa. She finna go in. Boom, she going in. Don't it look like Miss Teresa when she do all that crashing now? Look, boom. At the time of murder finna happen, hospitals and shit. Bam, they finna take the organ. Ooh wee. See that? Look, I'm skipping it so y'all can get to the good part. See that? In the freezer. Bam. Next thing you know, look at Miss Teresa. Take me to the freezer. Now you see why Miss Teresa will be crashing out. If this actually painted the real truth about Miss Teresa, it's gonna show you knew about the setup, you knew what the freezer was, right? Look, boom. You knew about organ harvesting. This what Miss Teresa gonna have a problem with. Is this shit. This what Crime Plaza would look like on the midnight shift. To me. Like this here. Boom. You already signed the contract. Boom. Let's get the organ house. Let's get this shit cracking. And now she in the freezer. With these people. And this is what I feel like Miss Teresa got a problem with. Because they tried to kill her too and lock her ass in the freezer. Pie y'all! And that's why she said, hey, I believe hotel helped kill my child. Since she, you know what I'm talking about, that's why I knew what was going on. And you gonna need a lawyer. You know what I'm talking about? Once you see this shit, now I see why you know what I'm talking about. Hold up now. You know what I'm talking about? Now I see through all of this shit.
We don't gotta do none of that.
Mom,
the next step we need to do, we need to go to the mayor. We need to go where the mayor says.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Mike, check. Be quiet.
After he gave the narrative, said that if the family's okay with this, we accept it, and we told people that they basically to stand down.
I asked for a peaceful march. That's all I asked for. She did.
And so
that's it.
I publicly apologize, and I'm asking for everybody in the city of Chicago. You know, us as advocates, we were deceived. And you heard it right here from the mama's mouth.
From an advocate.
And so now I'm saying this: if it wasn't foul play and there is no cover-up, there will be no need to deceive the citizens of the city. I again apologize for being a part of that press conference, but I did renew the call for the citizens of Chicago to come out here until Kenneka gets the justice she deserves. And the family gets
the correct justice. That's what we supposed to do. And look at this.
See, this was look. Watch this. This what nobody didn't know about Teresa and the goddamn look. This Crown Plaza. Watch this. See, nobody didn't know that Miss Teresa. Look.
Why her mama ain't seen the video footage? Let her mama see it. The video footage, I have not seen.
Hold on. Look, so don't this make sense if I show y'all this shit? Tell me, won't this make sense now? They asked Miss Teresa back, hey man, look, you got lawyers, you know what I'm talking about? All these people, I can exit out of this one and go to this. Yep, right here. So you mean to tell me you go back to this same day right here? When Andrew Holmes and Miss Teresa meeting up with the lawyers, coming out with this shit. All on the same day, right? And you mean to tell me they on Miss Teresa?
I'm saying this. If you, I
have had to hire an attorney.
Told you.
I will not be dealing with these, these nice people.
And then look, when she said she have hired attorney, the YouTuber put her on blast because everybody was like, Miss Teresa sellout. She done hired a lawyer. And you know what I'm saying? And Miss Teresa denied that. This was before September the 14th. Cause they was like, Miss Teresa already set it out, y'all. She already got lawyers. Miss Teresa went on her Facebook page with telling everybody, I ain't got no lawyer, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Until when she just left that press conference in this same fucking outfit right here. Look. Check this out. This September the 14th, this on the main media outlet right here. This stamp, September the 14th. This is finna be stamped September the, look. Oh, I'm finna get back to this. But guess when they said this was? Kenneka is with her boyfriend on September the 10th. Watch when you're gonna see this outfit. Cause this ain't the first time you finna see her with the same clothes on. Boy, this shit finna get crazy. Hold up. Right? Oh, and they said, look, this Chicago Tribune News, cause you know they keep the time and dates on they shit. And they said this was September the 14th. They said this was September the 14th. Ain't she at the protest? Ain't Jedediah got the same outfit on September 14th? Ain't this the same outfit on that Miss Teresa had on with the lawyer press conference? This on September 14th. That means this was earlier that day. Ooh, guess when they said, oh, this on September the 10th? Ooh, if this was on September the 10th, why y'all don't got the same clothes on the footage on September the 10th? Cause this gonna be right September, early that morning. So that means if I seen Leonora goddamn it in all black and see what type of clothes she had on, so that means if you got on totally different clothes on the 10th, it just confirmed to me that the footage that we were watching on the 10th was clearly not the 10th. Clearly not the 10th. Mm-hmm. So that means that's why y'all would lose Reddit. Ooh. You think Leonora was shit shaved and bathed in all black on September the 10th to go back home and change clothes to come outside and look like this? Nah, I don't even know female that I know a female that yeah, let me get ready. And shit shaving beige, right? And put on this shit all over again. No, it don't do no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Look, that ain't the same outfit that Jane Coleman wore her on September the 10th. If this September the 10th, these people said they got a time stamp on her. And this will be 4:12 in the afternoon. So if you see Lyric North come out the hotel with Mitch Reese when I don't know when Mitch Reese and them supposed to left the hotel around 5 something in the morning. So you mean to tell me if Lyric North and Mitch Reese was at the crime scene, hold on, why did? Boy, this shit crazy. Hi y'all, what's up, gang? I need to pull this footage up so y'all can see this shit. You mean to tell me if Lyric North was in all black with the bow-nailed hat on, and and you mean to tell me if the footage show you leaving out the hotel round about 6 in the morning, well really 5 in the morning, but it's going on 6. Why you got a totally different outfit on? So your proof is I just confirmed this the real dates. This will be on September 10th. Go on the footage, it give you the real date when the shit went down. Hey y'all, goddamn it, and them bitches finna be mad at me. Oh, they finna be mad at me. Cause look, boom. Watch this. When they come to Sandra Bland, when they come to the Kenneka Jenkins case, watch this. Sandra Bland. Did they cover up her mug shot? All right. Dreadhead, Memphis activist. Activist Dreadhead. Hold on. I want to go to her channel. Hold on. Might gotta go to this one. I think that she go. There she go right there, y'all. Watch this. Look, watch this. There she go right there. That's her right there. Now, when I tell y'all, bro, look, these people be actually killers, bro. But they come as activists. Look. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it. I know what to do. And you finna see like, golly. There was that activist that was harassing me. This the point that I'm trying to prove when I pull her up. God damn it. Dreadhead. Kenneka Jenkins. Now look, if you go to this, I'm glad this popped up. Now this coming, look when they dropped this. This was September the 11th. Now this September the 11th, right? Y'all see that? September the 11th. Ooh, September the 11th. See how Andrew standing beside her? You see she got a mother right there? Hold on. Wait a minute. I need to go to Dreadhead. Damn, Chloe Chandler got to it. What's her name? Paula Bernie. I know where I need to go to. I go to my playlist. Now I go to School Game Job. Yeah, I'm finna go to School Game Job. Watch this, y'all. I'm finna go to School Game Junk, cause School Game got it all. Watch this, and I'm finna link it back to Sandra Bland. Check this out. Now y'all see what J Money baby mama look like? Y'all see what J Money baby mama? She look like Antonio and Van Evans. I ain't gonna say too much. Look, here we go right here. There she go. That's the activist lady. Hold on. And I got all this shit on my channel. I need to go back to my channel. Wait, what's her name? Barbara. I forgot that lady name. Hold on. Chloe used to always talk about that lady. I gotta go on my Facebook page. Show y'all what I'm talking about. Then y'all finna see why you got August Cole in the game. Hold on. I gotta go to the shorts. Right here. That's her. This who Barbara Bland related to. Matter of fact, let me see, can I pull it up on Facebook? And pull this shit up on Facebook. What's her name? She go by Barbara. Holly Burnett. No, it ain't that John. It was her name Barbara. I go to meet Paula. Damn, I'm trying to show the connection. Sandra Bland connection. Hold on, y'all. It's gonna be. Let me go to Tonyo and Staten right quick. Tonyo and Vid Evans, right? I'm gonna show y'all this right quick. Hold on, here we go. This Tonyo and Vid Evans, aka Tonyo Staten. See that? Put this together. Hold on. Damn, I need to play this one.
I just want to tell y'all that I apologize. This protest, for the protest, I thank y'all for all y'all help. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, for those that supported me, if you've been harmed or hurt in any kind of way or misled in any kind of way, please forgive me.
Told you.
I found out 2 days ago that it was funds collected for the protest. I thought people.
And look, and guess when this was? September the 25th. She got caught on September the 25th. Look, let's go when she got caught. I'm gonna let the news air her ass out. Y'all remember this on September the 10th too. See, he got the same outfit on September 10th. This what Mr. Reese will be having on September the 10th. Hold up. Here we go right here. What the news said. Mr. Reese's son, mother of Kenneka Jenkins, is kissed by her auntie at a fundraiser. When this was? September. Can't get the date on her. Well, they gotta be September the 11th. Some shit. If it's the one on that job, they gotta be September 11th. They gotta be from the 10th. Can't be September the 10th. So it gotta be, if it's a one on that job, they gotta be go all the way up from September the 10th all the way up to September the 19th then. And if that's gonna be like that then, that explain this shit. On September the 25th, that's like 5 days after that. And then she got to go live and tell everybody she ain't collect no funds.
People was doing it out the kindness of their heart, but I guess everybody has an agenda. I see y'all was in cahoots with that hotel. Y'all want to be a sellout. Y'all hotel people, if y'all listening or y'all looking, y'all might have won now, but God has the last say so. It hurt to know how y'all could use God's name in vain.
You start using it once you
I want justice, but to see another child get hurt or misled or misused and abused.
That's why she said another child. So don't this show you prove that it was 2 victims then?
I want justice, but to see another child get hurt or misled or misused and abused. Because of my justice, I told y'all I was never selfish. But all y'all so-called activists fight for rights, want peace, you want justice. I'ma pray for y'all souls.
See, she just admitted it. On game. On game, Jack. That lady just said, I ain't need for nobody else's daughters to get hurt. Careful with her words. Don't this sound like somebody else died that night too when it come to all this cold statement talking about it, Tony, you and Ben Evans?
Use God's name in vain. I want justice, but to see another child get hurt or misled or misused and abused, because of my justice, I told y'all I was never selfish. But all y'all so-called activists fight for rights, want peace, you want justice. I'ma pray for y'all souls. They get up on these things hollering, hoo, praising the Lord and all that, and y'all not meaning it from the bottom of y'all hearts. Y'all doing it just for fame, and I guess I see fortune too. Go burn that boy out that just got locked up. Y'all got that money. Do it. I told you.
Here's what boy she trying to say, born now. Cause keep this in mind, that ain't what she said on the radio station. Ooh, what boy that she would be talking about? And Jedediah got the video. Look.
I told y'all to say that money, whatever y'all had left, because I never knew about it in the first place.
How you didn't know about it?
Go do what's right. I don't have no funds. I never received funds. I don't know what. I didn't care. It wasn't about no money in the first place.
But the news said you took the funds for the medical expenses. That's how you finna pay for the funeral in 5 days from that. Cause Kenneka had her funeral on the yeah. Man, this shit scared me, bro. This shit scared me so bad.
And for y'all to sit up here and use my daughter's name in vain, Lord, I'ma pray for y'all souls. I appreciate the ones that meant it from the bottom of their heart. I thank y'all. I love y'all. Only thing I ask y'all that truly meant it, without shape, form, or fashion, keep on praying for me. And watch what God do. Watch what God do.
I didn't do nothing for you. Cause when this was going on, that's why King Rob and them said this shit. On September the 30th. That's why he heard out, look. Ooh, I'll get back to that later. I need to go back to what King Rob said when he threatened the family. When King Rob, oh, God damn. Oh no, I don't need that. No, not that one. Damn, why I won't want to show up? That's why King Rob threatened the family. Yeah. Cause of that shit. Look, she been playing all along, right? Look, check this out. If you got Chicago News there, they the one taking pictures, and they got pictures of clearly at a fundraiser. And what date they got this on? 2017 when? September the what? So clearly they'll be before September the 20th. If you got a one before this, I can't see it. No, I can't see it. Oh, this was September the 11th. At 8 in the morning? They already had a fundraiser the next day. Oh, man. You mean to tell me Teresa was already had a fundraiser? Because I remember when it came out, Miss Teresa denied it. She on the radio station like, they asked her, did you take money from the hotel? She was like, you know what? You know what? I denied. Because they didn't care. But if you got this on September the 11th, if that's on the 11th, this 2 days later then. Oh, shit. I'm not gang checking. I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And I'll be back later on tonight. Some y'all ain't playing with them folk, bro. And I'm finna match the outfits up. On the same day, you finna be like, damn. So that means Trey Gang, all these protests that we been seeing going on, all of it was in 20 to 48 hours. They just spread the video out to make it look like the protests were going on for months. For months. And then when people look at the protests starting on, like, damn, why they gonna, all of them just gonna be, have the same clothes on? Cause when you go back to when she got the Adidas outfit on, look. Look. That's crazy. How y'all Trey Gang now, man? Trey Gang, y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. And I be